The show will start in 15 seconds, and this is your last audible warning.
Previously on the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
He had water coming in, and the ship and the crew was in peril.
Yes.
Yep.
And later that night, when the lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yeah, that's how I'm going. Head up.
It's been nice knowing you.
Been nice knowing you, Sponge.
But the main hatch just gave in, and
hopefully you're skinny in your next life.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
Broadcast rights for the Bubba the Love Sponge show have been granted to this station by the Bubba Radio Network and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this production without the express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
Oh my God, this is when everybody starts freaking out. Welcome to the Bubba the Love Sponge show. My name is Seth Kushner, joined by Lummy Warren Garrison and Dr. Dan Diaco.
Hello.
And Macho's here. All right, so, I mean, everybody's going to want to know where Bubba is. We got a text last night. What was it, like 8 or so?
The Bucks game was on, so probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I never hear from Bubba that late.
No.
Ever.
I even fell asleep for a little bit, so I woke up and saw that there was 11 or 12 text messages in the group chat, and then Bubba had texted me separately.
Do you have that silenced, that group chat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I hate group chats.
I always keep my phone on. I always keep my phone on silent, so I never hear anything. But do I have it like muted to where I won't even get a notification?
Right.
I don't have that one muted. I have family ones muted to where all of a sudden I'll see I have 35 text messages, and it's something that they've been texting about all day that I missed.
Do you pull yourself out of those groups? I do. I want nothing to do with it.
You can pull yourself out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is,
you didn't know that? No.
But Lummy, here's the bad thing about it. The thing Apple or whatever hasn't perfected is that it says that you left the conversation.
Oh.
So you can leave, sure. You've got your whole family there, but then it says Lummy's left the conversation. Everybody knows it then. So that's the bad thing about it.
So then you kind of look like a dick.
You look like a huge dick.
Yeah.
So do you just sit there and mute it, or do you leave? And sometimes you have to go, you know what, I'm leaving. And, I did that over one. So, Dr. Dan, you don't leave any, do you?
I leave them all.
Oh, you leave them all?
My family knows not even to put me on them. And I bow out immediately. It's like one of my pet peeves. It's like, I'm not making you pork casserole. I know better. You know?
But it's got to be family stuff. Is it just BS or is it?
It's always BS. Is any of it important ever?
Well, sometimes it's about making plans. Those seem to be the majority of the stuff I get. Of course, there's BS from time to time, where there's just a lot of nonsensical texting and people trying to be whimsical.
How about during the election when someone starts with like a 6-paragraph reason of why you should vote for somebody?
No, we don't have that at all, luckily. But I know that there's some liberal people in your family. So wait, so your text messages like they go outside. It's got to be like your cousins and aunts and uncles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like 15 people on it. No, thank you.
It's not just your brothers. It's everybody.
No, if it's just my brothers, those are important usually.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, we don't just talk about the weather.
The outskirts of the family.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the text from Bubba last night, and then saw that Bubba wanted us to do the show without him today.
Under the weather, it's what I was thinking. Actually, Macho and I both thought he was having car problems.
Yeah, we let me see. I'm should have put Macho's mic on just in case.
I thought he was stranded in Ocala.
Yeah, so he said, what did he say in his text message, that he was junked or something like that?
Junked.
Yeah.
He was I think he was running hot and pushing water.
Running hot and pushing water. So nobody knew where he was. You thought he was at the track until he started sending a bunch of videos, and then we found out that he was at the Glow Bug wedding last night.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you have any of those videos at all?
I got them. Gary's going to send them over here in a second.
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't watch any of them.
There's like 5.
I didn't watch them at all. What what was he sending? Now, was he drunk?
Well, he doesn't drink, so
Yeah. Okay. So he was drunk.
He was quote drunk end quote.
yeah,
No.
I think he's having a great time.
Drunk with fun.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's okay to be drunk. So the reason I'm asking is because he goes, Merch Crick has to drive home, and then he said, what did he say? He said, I'm tore up and I'm underwater.
I'm running hot and pushing water.
I'm running hot and pushing water.
Yeah.
Again, Lummy didn't even know what that meant. He's trying to put it all together. So
Yankee Jet, $10.
that meant to pretty much do the show without him today.
Yeah, that he's under the weather.
I would have never guessed in a long time that Bubba would miss the show, and it's totally cool.
I mean, he was just bragging about never missing the show.
Was
too.
he?
Yeah, like last week, I believe.
I never would have thought that he would miss the show for a glow bug wedding. I thought the wedding was on Saturday. I didn't even know it was a Sunday deal. But no, he I guess he went balls to the wall last night. So
I think Sunday and Friday weddings are a new trend now because
you can't get a Saturday. Saturdays are booked. So
they're booked and they're super expensive. I think you can get probably a better deal on a Sunday.
That's a good point, man. That's whenever you try to go book, a venue for a Saturday, they tell you have to wait 2 years. So
Yeah, can you imagine?
if you go ahead and put that on a Tuesday, you probably save $8,000.
Yeah, let's do it next week.
Gary's got those exporting taking a little longer.
Okay, no,
than we want.
the thing is, it's not really like the showing the videos is not a big deal. I just want to show you guys what Bubba sent us because none of it really makes any sense at all. It's just short little clips of the wedding, and then Bubba is making fun of white people for how they dance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I didn't know how to respond. Plus, I didn't want to keep blowing up his phone if he was having fun at the wedding.
Well, I mean, there was no blowing up, but he kept texting. I mean, he was laying the text on. He's like, can Seth do the show? And then there would go 2 minutes where I wouldn't text it on. And there's like, somebody needs to get a hold of Seth. We need to see if he can do the show. You guys can do the show without me. It's going to be fine. So that's why I called Lummy and I just told him that everything was going to be okay and that he could reply in the group text for me and say that I would do the show today. So
yeah, I when I called you, I was like, Seth's probably sleeping over his happiness of the Bears winning. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to keep calling him. I know he'll get up. We'll be able to do the show.
Yeah,
we'll be fine.
I like to know, if there was like a couple of hours, more notice. I like to, sit down and, write some topics out on all that stuff. But, short notice too, like when you're sleeping and then you wake up and check your phone and then, you find out that you're going to host a show. Like that's cool too. So I had no problem with that. It's Thanksgiving week, so I feel like half the people are off anyways. Dan, are you working a normal schedule this week?
No, I have surgery today.
Oh, you got surgery today?
Yeah, I have surgery for the next couple of days, and I think a short day on Wednesday.
Okay.
There's the video.
Oh, is this?
It's the minute hour 43. It's all of it put together.
It's an hour, a minute 43.
Minute 43.
Jeez, we're gonna sit back for the next 2 hours and watch this video.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, hold on, let me get this. Okay, hold on, There's no cussing or anything, is there? We'll figure it out if there is.
I mean, we might get copyright off of the good music from the DJ.
All right, let's see here. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hand dance. That's what weddings are.
Oh,
You think
boy.
Bubba's gonna have a wedding like this in Indiana?
I think he's already married.
You think that's a big secret?
I think this looks like probably a wedding in Indiana.
This guy's the
At the lodge.
Oh, there's
The Moose
Tara.
Lodge?
Hey.
There's Tara.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got a quick little bit. There's Tara.
Oh wow.
Oh, we switched the song now. It's Usher.
By the way.
Oh yeah, he was just sending it here and there, a couple different videos.
I will say, I think it's a little. It's. I mean, people at weddings, they're just having a good time. We're not. It's not Dancing with the Stars, and boy, you got Bubba in here, who's the only guy in there that's definitely filming them to get content out of it. And although I do appreciate the content, I'm feeling bad now knowing that these people were just drunk, enjoying the love of Glowbug and Angus, and they're Sponjo, trying to get some content.
Is that Little Wilbur's afterbirth?
What?
Looks like it.
Yeah, it does.
In the blue shirt?
Yeah.
It does look like him.
Wait, Bubba was recording Little Wilbur's afterbirth.
Is it?
dancing?
I don't know who's what little. Is that Little Wilbur?
It looks like him.
Little Wilbur's afterbirth.
Oh,
there you
yes,
go.
it is. Oh, there we go. Some light. So do you guys have any feelings at all when people take off their jackets to dance?
I don't have any. No, why? Do you think it's a problem? I think it's necessary.
I think it's a problem. Yeah, I hate it. I hate when everyone takes off the jackets and then like the shirts are half untucked and it just looks like
You think they're trying
high
to be?
school.
You think it's douchey? You think they're trying to be too serious when they take the jacket off?
If you're dancing to the point where you're sweating that you need to take your jacket off, you need to sit down.
That's what it's all about, though, Dan. I mean, I thought it's all.
Yeah, I thought you want to sweat on the dance floor. You want to cut the rug.
I feel awkward because I obviously don't drink at all. But when everybody at those weddings, that I end up going to, when everybody's kind of all in on the dance floor, that's actually when I leave. Is when everybody finally has had enough to drink where they're all dancing, and then I leave during the commotion. But
you don't like get dragged on the dance floor in those situations? Get a big line dance?
It depends on the wedding. Like sometimes I feel like I feel like I should go out there with Phoebe and just do it. But that's not. It's just not me at all. I don't ever really get caught up in the love enough to feel like I need to dance. But Dan, it's hot, and if you need to do a lot of twitching, a lot of quick movements, I feel like your jacket could restrict you from that.
Yeah, I don't want someone getting too animated on the dance floor either.
Do you think you're?
I don't know. I'm not just a huge dancer. Especially to like late '80s, early '90s stuff. I'm not out there.
I thought you would be a big time dancer.
Come on, man.
What's it like?
I'm not trying to be rude. I mean, that's.
But what would a big time dancer be? Like, what would constitute a big time dancer that Dan would go? That Dan right now goes to clubs on the weekend to dance kind of thing.
Like he would be out there just
spinning and get my glow lights out there and stuff like that, and a whistle.
And what kind of dancing would Dan be doing? Like, would Dan just
dancing?
Would he be having a girl grinding on him and him just standing there, or would he be doing some moves? Like,
I think in the beginning that he would be doing the moves. All the different moves from like the 80s and 90s that you.
What are the 80s and 90s moves? I don't even know.
The head swerve.
Okay. Dan would be doing the 80s and 90s moves, and then
like the worm to like the one where you spin and get up and you jump through your legs and do all these different things, and then like the women would be like, "Oh God, that's hot," and then go over and just start grinding on Dr. Dan or
bust out like some cardboard, do some spinning.
Yeah,
do a little break dancing.
That's where I kind of thought you were,
man.
Okay. Do you feel
the
like
less is more on the guy? The guys that do anything that makes them sweat while dancing shouldn't be dancing.
I feel like guys are just naturally sweaty though at these kind of events though, Dan. I mean, I feel like anytime you got to put one of these suits on and everything like that, I feel like guys are naturally start to perspire. But yes, you could be like Patrick Ewing at the free throw line at the end of one of these weddings here if the temperature's not right in there. All right, let me see a little bit more of this where Bubba's making fun of everybody that's at the wedding. That's why he's not here today, everybody. Okay. Look at this. There's Tark right there. There's the filthy. Oh, Bo. Oh, God. Where is it? Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. Jeez, Bubba.
I just told Gary, I was like, Bubba would cuss on the video he sent us.
Oh, here we go. Flow Rida.
I think Tara's out there now.
I mean, at this point, when you're playing this song during the night, I mean, yeah, you got to be out. I would probably, I don't want to say I'd be out there at all. So that's where Respond to is. Now, here's my question. Do you think that Bubba will be in this week at all? Do you think that he's just pulling the plug on Thanksgiving week?
No, I think he'll be, because he said he wanted to do a Clement Kush tomorrow.
Well, but he said that last week, didn't he? Just making sure.
This was like an EDM festival where he was tore up for 3 days straight. I mean, he'll be all right.
I don't. He just. I know that. I know Bubba doesn't drink at all. I know that in a situation. Did he marry them last night?
No, I don't think he did.
No, he didn't marry Glowbug and Angus at all.
No.
Okay, it'd be funny if Glowbug and Angus were listening to the show today, but Bubba wasn't because he was at the wedding last night. We'll go over some football.
Wait. Go ahead, Seth, you're gonna wake up.
Go ahead.
The night after your wedding at 6:00 in the morning to listen to radio.
Not listen to the radio, but I mean, after your wedding, like, there's not a lot of. I had to wake up the next day. There was some sort of family, I don't know, breakfast or something like that, and then we went to Miami for my honeymoon. So it wasn't like I took the whole next day off. I feel like the day after you get married, you're not waking up at 6 in the morning, but there's still stuff. There's still celebrations to finish up and everything like that. Is that part of it, Lummy? Do you feel like that there's still a little post wedding celebration the next day, or do you feel like it's all over?
No, I think there's a lot of celebration after, like a week after.
Okay.
Did you have a brunch after your wedding?
Me? Mine was during COVID.
So would you just do like a
Everything
masks?
was closed still. I mean, everything was pretty much closed.
Did you not invite a lot of people to your wedding, Lummy?
Yeah, there was because,
7.
Yeah, I mean, Rick's was open, but you said to be distanced. It was horrible. It was not like horrible, but I'm saying during the time COVID.
Was I here? Did I work here when you got married?
Yeah.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, man. That was...
You're the best man. You remember?
Yeah, we had Sweet Lips Lou.
Sweet Lips Lou?
Yeah, his wife.
DJ?
His wife was the one that married us.
Oh, man. Is he still your bowling partner?
No, he had to retire.
Okay, I thought you were going to say he passed on.
I did too.
That's a tough thing, man. When people hesitate, when you ask them now these days, you figure they're dead, and then you go, "Why did I even ask about Sweet Lips Lou? Who the hell cares in the first place?" Is he okay though? Is he healthy?
Yeah, he hurt his back and he got a different job.
Okay. I found the whole thing weird last week that, Dan, I don't know if it was on one of your days that Bubba got really swept up in wanting to bowl.
Yeah.
And now
no.
Did you know he's going to be doing a competition against Brian's daughter?
Really?
Yes, yeah. He wants to bowl against a 7-year-old. I guess her score is right around what Bubba's score normally is.
His average.
Yeah, his average.
Her average.
So he got really excited about the possibility of Brian, bringing her, and they're going to go have some. Even though we've talked about, I think, doing multiple outings as far as bowling, basketball, all these things. This one got fast tracked, and it seems maybe in a week or two that Bubba will be going against Babyface's daughter in bowling. But I think we talked about still going out there and doing something, didn't we, Lummy?
Yeah, a group outing with like you, Dr. Dan, Jay, like we've done before. I know.
I love bowling.
And Dr. Dan did come. Remember when I said we already did one outing, kind of like where Bubba went and practiced?
You did one here.
Yeah, at the Pin Chasers on the street. Dr. Dan came and he's got the two-handed bowling because you got like what, 3 balls?
Me?
Yeah.
At least. Probably 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's got 5 balls.
Probably 5. Okay. I told Brian, because we were talking about, well, obviously.
The bags get really heavy when you get like 3 and 4 ball bags. You try to pull them out of your trunk, it's 100. It's like taking a dead body out of your car.
Oh, they're not all just 1-ball bags. Like they legitimately have 5.
Oh, there's guys that, you remember obviously the baseball bags?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where you carry out your bats?
Yeah, that's what the guys have bowling bags like that. They roll.
Yeah, I have a 3-ball bag.
Yeah, you get there's
I had
4.
a 4, it was too heavy.
Yeah, there's 4 and 6 bags now.
Is that the key, having your own ball, Dan?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
because the balls that they give you are really light and they're not weighted correctly. And so if you're trying to like get it to spin and break, you need your own ball. Plus the grip on the ball is different. The ones at the alley are just plastic, and the ones that you buy have like a texture to them.
Brian was trying to bully me into feeling like I was poor because I don't have my own bowling ball. So he said they're very economical these days. He was speaking that his whole family had a plethora of them. So,
but the guy on my team that I think he has, I want to say he had 26 or 29 perfect games under his belt. He's been giving me all my balls, so don't feel bad. I've never bought a bowling ball.
Well, no, I don't. I mean, that's great. I mean, if you've got a guy that's got 29, 300 games under his belt, that'd be like I don't know, like Nolan Ryan giving you his glove or something.
It's great.
Every time you want another one. Which, speaking of that, I mean, we got a million things to get to today. I really don't want to talk about probably anything in the news that's serious at all. But I was last week, and I brought this up on the show. I think had to be last Tuesday, and right when Dan was leaving, I was outside, doing what I do when I'm outside during commercial breaks, and Dan was behind me, and I thought Dan was just there to make fun of my small wiener. But I turned around, and Dan's like, "Look at this glove," and it was a baseball glove that he showed me that he got from Japan, and it was the incredibly soft leather.
Yeah.
Lummy, like you could tell, it felt like it had been broken in, but it was so smooth, and I think it came like that. So then Dan told me, because if you guys remember when I threw the first pitch out for the Tampa Tarpons, like, I don't know, was it a year ago or something like that?
Yeah,
About a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
now.
year plus. Yeah, I think it was like that. Dan and I were practicing. We were playing catch. We were getting ready for the first pitch. Well, the game ended up getting canceled, but still, I think Dan somehow pressed them to let me do the first pitch because we had practiced.
Wasn't
so much.
my idea.
No, it wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Whose was it?
That was mine.
Why did you?
Because I thought you really wanted to do it.
Did I say I wanted to do it, or do you?
We all wanted you to do it.
Okay, but I didn't. Did I say I didn't know if I was like, oh man, I'm disappointed, or did you guys just?
Well, I think because your daughter was there too, right?
Well, yeah, but
Your whole family was there.
Yeah.
Your grandmother, your aunts, you had cousins in from like Iowa.
I am trying to downplay, but yes, it was a major event. So I'm glad, Lummy. I'm glad that you could make that happen, man. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you to April too. She
Yeah,
helped with it.
thanks to Mrs. Captain Creamsicle. So anyway, Dan got into Dan was playing catch, and Dan started, I think when Dan was still had his shoulder issues, and you were playing catch with your son, and then so you showed me the other day you've been ordering baseball gloves. Is this is like your thing now?
I have a small collection now.
What do you have you used them all, or do you just like to?
There's only one I haven't used. It's a Glove Studio Ryu. It's like RYU. It was like their 8th anniversary.
Is it another Japanese
edition.
thing?
Yeah, it's a Japanese thing. The Japanese, baseball's been huge in Japan for 100 years, and the Japanese gloves have an aura about them. They're a little special.
Yeah, they're nice. They are nice gloves.
And so you use them all, but you do like to. You feel like you kind of are collecting them now?
Well, I just keep. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not making
a couple.
I'm not making. There's no making fun of you. I'm asking. Like, I find it to be interesting. Are you looking now to potentially buy gloves autographed from famous baseball players, or you just like to collect your own gloves right now?
Right now, I just have a handful of gloves that I like. I'm not like trying to get major signatures. Although I've had a couple of stupid fantasies. Like one, I have this like red, white, and blue flag glove that I wanted to give to Trump, but I take a signature. It's American made.
How'd the fantasy play out, Dan? Because I know you had to think it through. Where do you see Trump? Is he just passing by and like?
No. Because I have mutual friends. I was going to give it to a guy to give to him.
Oh, okay. Not
in person necessarily.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
he needs a glove.
I feel like he would appreciate that, but I feel like it would be like the Roger Stone thing, where I feel like Bubba was having Roger Stone tell Trump about the documentary and everything like that, and I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't really know if Roger Stone's bringing up the documentary to President Trump or not, but
it's like me giving Rambo a pocket knife. It doesn't make sense.
Wait, so you're telling me if I don't know, whomever won the World Series with the Dodgers, they go to the White House and they give President Trump a red, white, and blue glove. You don't think he's going to go crazy over it?
Oh, definitely he would with that. I don't know about Dr. Dan though, but the Dodgers giving it to him.
Yeah, I think, and then Trump's probably going to start making his own line of gloves where in the middle of the open up the glove and it's a picture of his face or something like that. So
which brings me to my next glove fantasy, which is this glove that I'm not going to use. Going to a spring training game for the Yankees, seeing Ohtani, and having him, giving it to him. Because how many people give him something?
Well, I don't think the Dodgers are going to be playing the Yankees.
They don't play during spring training.
I think the Dodgers are out in Arizona.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are. They used to be on like the east coast of Florida, didn't they?
Vero Beach.
Vero Beach, yeah. They moved out there. Okay, well, hold on.
Sorry. They used to play at Dodgerstown.
Okay, but so the fantasy could still be in play anywhere because the Dodgers could be here to play the Rays, or something could happen, and so you just go, hey. Is it because Ohtani is not American or because he's the best baseball player going, Dan?
Because he's Japanese.
Okay.
And the finest Japanese glove would be an honorable gift. And then I thought, I was like, well, if he actually accepted it, he'd probably run to the locker room and give me a glove of his. You know what I mean? Like just like you trade shirts.
Yeah. He would probably have his guy that he places his bets through. He would probably have that guy.
Translator.
Yeah, he'd probably have him come like during the game and give you, some cleats or something like that.
Some kind of tchotchke. Yeah, exactly.
But he seems like he'd be the guy
sweet guy.
Gives you like a nice little bow or something like that.
He's the best baseball player alive, and probably the best in 50 years.
Are you not willing to give him the better than Babe Ruth yet?
Well, it's a different era. It's like, is it like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson? Is it, Rocky Marciano? It's hard to compare eras. Like, how would Michael Jordan do against LeBron James at his best?
Well, that's been the question for the last 20, and that'll be the question for the next 20. But you know what, Dan? It is, we can have these questions and inane debates all day, but you're right. It really, really is hard to, pinpoint the eras of certain guys. I mean, it's hard to figure out what was going on back when Babe Ruth was playing. I mean, we all saw Michael Jordan play. We saw what era it was. We've watched LeBron play. So, I mean, I can see why we might be able to, surmise some sort of answer from that one. But as far as the other debates, I could see why those would be a little bit tricky. I just don't know if guys were as athletic as they are now. I just don't know if Babe Ruth, if he was playing now, I don't know if he would be able to hit 700 home runs. I don't know if he would be able to have a 2 ERA as a pitcher. Maybe he would be.
Well, when it comes to body habitus and sports, there's some anomalies. Like Babe Ruth was an anomaly. He was, especially towards the end, he was fat and gross. But there's other players that are built like that are anomalies. Like Sapp did not have a good body, and he was the strongest guy in the weight room who didn't even work out. So, there's people that have, unusual bodies to turn into incredible athletes. And I've watched a lot of muscular guys put on boxing gloves and get knocked the F out in the first round.
Well, I've got speaking of muscular guys here. That was a great segue. So, Macho, will you go ahead and throw this up here, Dan? I got a question for you. Macho Man,
asymmetrical abs.
Here we go. So here's the picture of Macho Man. He put it up on the Bubba Army Facebook page yesterday, which I appreciate him telling me. A lot of positive comments. How could you not say something positive? Look at this guy.
Wow.
Shredded, okay? That's a work of art right there. Put that in the Dolly Museum. But
is he like 4% body fat now in that picture?
I mean, do you think there's,
is that even 4%?
He'd probably be offended
you can't get less than that.
Macho, do you know your percentage of body fat?
7.
Oh, yeah, 4.1.
I'm not talking to you. You're not Sponjo. I ignore him.
I have no idea.
Okay.
You ever did that? You never did body fat testing?
I use that little meter thing, but it says I have like 25%. So that can't be
come
right.
on.
Those little ones that grab you, they tell you you're obese. Like those.
The one you hold in your hand with the scale. The little, you sit on the scale and you hold it in your hands. It has a sensor on it, and it's supposed to tell you your body fat and all that. It says 25%. So
Come on, dude.
That's not right.
Girls are 25%. Not guys.
Well, he's got. I mean, how do you figure it out, Dan? Is there a way you could do it, or is that the only way?
You can do. I like the skin pinch because it's a little bit more standardized. When they start doing like impedance and all these electrical things, it sometimes gives you crazy numbers.
You're not allowed to flex at all when you're doing the pinch.
You can flex.
Oh, you can flex.
Skin.
Oh, okay.
Skin doesn't flex.
Look at that.
We're not dogs.
So Macho Man talked, and he said there were some. He said that you guys will find anything in a picture, and that's what you got to love about the internet. Macho Man said there were some comments about his belly button, and he said there were several about, well, I believe they called it disgusting. And
his protruding belly button?
Don't outie belly buttons protrude? Isn't that what?
He's got a hernia.
What is that? What does that mean?
He's got a little belly button hernia.
Like it's like pushing it out?
Mm-hmm. He's got an umbilical hernia. You can see it.
Oh.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Well, I've never been that skinny, so I wouldn't. Is that the view?
Do you know? Well, how's your belly button, Lummy? Like, do you have an outie or an innie?
I have an innie.
You have an innie? Okay,
Yeah.
I have an innie. Dan, what about you?
Innie.
Innie, okay.
Hey, Monch, can I push your belly button and see if there's a hernia there? Because if there is, I can fix it.
No, I want to get it fixed.
Is it a hernia?
Yeah, I had a lot of positive comments, but those negative ones really cut pretty bad.
Like turkey's done.
I thought it was, I thought it was because I lost all that weight. That's why I thought it was from.
You thought it was like extra fat or something?
Yeah, it was just loose
He's
skin.
got Mountain Vesuvius on his belly button.
You wanted Dan, you wanted to
It's so easy to fix, Monch. It's like it's a half-inch incision, a couple stitches, it goes bye-bye.
Do you want him to come in here now and you can check it out?
Can he?
Yeah, I mean.
Would you come in,
Can
Mach?
you, Monch?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to
Just put everything on autopilot.
We don't have to put we don't have to put everything on camera. But that was the thing, Dan, is that he wanted you to fix his belly button, and I said I feel like belly buttons really aren't the most attractive thing to begin with.
Well, belly buttons suck, but without one, you look weird. It's like a face without a nose.
You
need the belly button.
You would notice if somebody didn't have a belly button.
Oh, you would too, dude.
Really?
You'd notice from 100 yards. Yep. I swear to God, dude.
Is there people without a belly button?
Yes. But when I was in general surgery, I remember a surgeon once saying, because we were doing something and the belly button was in the way. He's like, we don't need the belly buttons anymore. And I'm like, okay. And this guy was like 80 years old. And then a cousin of mine had an operation and they took her belly button. And she looked so weird. She had to get it reconstructed. Belly buttons are necessary. Like I said, it's like missing a nose on a face. Hold on a second.
Okay, you're told on Dan's doing a check.
Oh, yeah. That's a hernia.
Oh.
So that's why it's out?
Yeah, he's got a belly button. And it's probably from straining, from like lifting, like.
So is it hernia surgery, Dan, or what?
It's hernia surgery. You make a little incision, you tuck it back in, and then you sew it shut.
Is that like an outpatient thing as far as?
Yeah, it'd be easy. You could do it laparoscopically, or you could do it open.
All right, I do want to find out when Macho Man makes his way back there. I want to see if he's okay with potentially getting surgery, because I feel like he definitely.
It's the only way to fix it. You can't fix that with like a truss.
Yeah,
he needs.
Yeah, you can't just burn that off or anything like that.
No.
Macho, are you good? Are you good with getting surgery for that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
because if
fix
I ever
that.
go on stage, I don't want that sticking out like that.
Oh, you mean like muscle competitions and stuff?
Yeah.
Could you cover it up? Could you put like a pasty on it or something, or would that be drawing too much attention to it?
I don't think that's allowed in the rule book.
Oh, okay. All right. So I didn't know the rules. I'm sorry about that. All right. Well, I'm glad we got that taken care of. Thank you very much for being open with your body. And Dan, thanks for fixing Macho Man so he's not embarrassed on stage.
Yeah, if he was fat, you'd never see it. But when you're lean, you can see it more.
I sent you, I guess what this person does not have a belly button.
Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, see? It looks like the noseless faces that you see on movies.
I mean, but that looks like, I mean.
Horrible. You need a belly button, dude. I'm telling you, it's a landmark you need.
You're saying you need it for aesthetics.
It doesn't do nothing.
Right.
No. The belly button do anything. The only thing the belly button's good for is if you push on it when you're trying not to ejaculate during sex.
But you're telling me I'm sorry. What? Wait, what?
What?
Was there
the little secret?
I didn't know that secret at all. What's the?
I've talked about it on the radio before.
I haven't heard about this. Not that you know.
Okay, if you're a preemie, and I'm not talking about born too early.
Yes,
but
sir.
If you tend to have a premature ejaculation, one thing that you can do to help prevent that is to have the girl on top, you lie on your back, and then during that time, you put your finger in your belly button and you push really hard to the point where it kind of hurts a little bit.
Okay.
And you will not ejaculate.
Seems kind of gay. Is there? I don't know. Are you that? I don't know.
It
Dan,
works.
That seems
it's great when you're 18.
Are you trying to embarrass us, Dan? Because I feel like you're better just to premature at that point than instead of having to go on your back.
You don't like stick your finger in it like you're the Dutch boy on the dam.
I don't know what.
I mean, you just like kind of like rub your own tummy a little bit and just keep touching it and pushing on it where it hurts a little bit.
I'd rather just be like, oh my God, you are so hot, I can't contain myself.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Man, so you want to feel it more than they want to feel it.
I know. I just want to.
You want them to wake up a day later. I'm like, damn, I still remember that.
I
also don't want them to wake up a day later and go, the guy was sticking his finger in his belly button.
Yeah.
No one's going to notice that. No one's going to notice that. You want it to last longer than a sneeze.
No one's gonna notice it. Dan, listen, I had a premature situation once where it was literally seconds. It was seconds, and I was absolutely humiliated. But what are you gonna do about it? Like I can't do anything about it. It's all science at that point. So you're just gonna. I think hopefully a woman can just accept that sometimes we can't contain ourselves. If you were with a woman and she all of a sudden started having started going crazy just the second you pulled your pants down, how would you not like that?
Yeah, exactly.
I have my hand in my belly button.
Okay, that's the secret right there.
I'm telling you, it works.
All right, so that's
as soon as you let go, boom.
I don't know. I'm gonna start trying to see if I can notice people's belly buttons at all. It's not something that I ever thought about until Macho Man brought up his today.
Belly buttons can be so beautiful and they can be so ugly, and a belly button is such an underrated part of your body. It's beautiful when it's pretty, and it can be like weird if it's missing or.
Do you mean it like if it has a nice piercing or something like that?
No, I'm not really particularly into piercings of belly buttons, but there's a really nice tummy has a pretty belly button. Some are high, some are low. There's a lot. I do belly button surgery, so I see a lot of belly buttons.
Can there be a good looking outie belly button?
No, there's no such thing.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to be sure. All right, Bubba's out today. He was partying too hard at Glowbug's wedding last night. Hopefully he'll be back tomorrow. Thanksgiving week here. Got a lot of stuff that we're going to get to today. Hopefully you guys like the thumbnail that has Beyonce and her jugs out at the F1 race. Dan, I sent Bubba a couple of stories just because I thought he was going to be in here today about F1 because Beyonce was there, Jay-Z was there. They did a hot lap with Lewis Hamilton, and I know that you're into that stuff, so I wanted to make sure we brought it up today. And then just because we always talk about politics, I just said, go ahead and make Beyonce with her jugs the clickbait for today. So we will get to that a little bit later. Also, we want to talk about the Bucks got jumped last night. Shador had an incredible first start. Dion was there. We got some NFL stuff to talk about, and then let's see. Oh, did you see the Tom Brady slip up?
No.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's Dan. I'm gonna play it for you. It's
use the word.
He used the bad word on accident. We're gonna give him a free pass, but people are still upset. We're gonna get to that next.
If you want 24/7 on-demand Bubba and the crew, go to BubbaArmyHQ.com
right now.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be back after this.
This belly button looks This looks like airbrushed out.
Almost does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But that was, I guess, remember that TV show Wipeout? She was a contestant on it, and that was like her thing, like, I don't have a belly button, and then pulled it up. Studying belly buttons.
Okay, got the Diddy.
Look at that pretty belly button.
But see, like, you push on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like my belly button being touched anyhow.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You
But-
don't
but-
ejaculate.
yeah,
You don't- it's a weird thing when you
I
get
know, but
touched a
wouldn't it
lot.
be like the same thing as like pinching the inside of your inner thigh or something?
Maybe, yeah. But pitching in the thigh is more awkward than you just kind of like, oh.
Is it though? If you're on top and you kind of like can kind of like.
Not on top. You have to be on the bottom.
No, I'm saying if you're on top, and then like because the girl's up, her head's like maybe looking up in the whatever. She's not looking up there. You can pinch your thigh.
I never heard about the thigh pinch, but that makes sense.
Because that
It would
hurts.
work. Yeah, it would work.
And it doesn't hurt where you're like
I thought it was from I had stuff done before. I thought maybe that was when it.
Oh, the main incision there? That could make it worse. Yeah,
So
that could have done it.
I definitely like to get fixed.
Yeah, there could be incision on you.
Thank you.
Don't call my name, Fernando. Alejandro. Belly buttons,
What's
burn
up,
them off.
James, Kirk, Dirt Merchant, Berto Perez, Rick James, Yinzer, CC Hall, good morning, Bob Cook, 305, Black, let's see, Black, Assault, Johnny Hicks, Seymour, Cannabis, Hemp, FJ Barr, thank you, Jed. New England Tom, good morning. Jeff Gerson, Jeff Coy Candle, J. Rod Paul, Kathy Jasper.
Did you watch any of the Browns game, Dan?
Just a couple highlights.
Man, the NFL really loves putting some horrible games on at 4 o'clock.
Didn't they?
Man.
Although the Dallas
That
game
was my
turned into
game
an
to watch
interesting game.
yesterday.
Of Cleveland?
Yeah, with that little box.
Well, they do. I mean, they do.
Orlando Snooks
They
Lair.
did run heavy, which I
Coach
thought they would.
Yeah, no, it was interesting that they did Wildcat and stuff.
Cafeteria.
Yeah, I mean, what was it, Quentin?
Snooks Lair.
Judkins.
Yeah, however you say his first name.
But yeah, they pretty much do a game of the week, and then it's everything else is kind of like blah.
Yeah. I mean, once it was 21-0 in the Cowboys-Eagles, I just started focusing more on the, because the Browns-Eagles at that point, I'm like,
I know, but it's
the
like,
Browns
it was Arizona and Jackson, and like it just wasn't. There wasn't a whole lot of sexiness to go around.
The Cardinals game was actually pretty good. Walker was cheering on that one. I knew the Bucs were going to be complete shit, so I was like, let me get my good
Man, the
football
Jags
in.
are hard to watch, dude. What's
They
up
are.
with Trevor Lawrence?
I don't know.
3 picks?
He's in his head.
Well, watching the Bucs is difficult. I mean, I'd rather look at a bunch of tummies without belly buttons.
Eddie Bridgewater, like I said, looked like an old man.
It's fucking horrible, dude. It's like, well, it looked like a high school kid out there. Looked like a tall high school kid that didn't know what he was doing.
And it looked like it was like 30 degrees there, like he was...
performance, and top-notch results on the turf and on the track. Skag Power Equipment is mowing down the competition. Built by hard-working Americans in state-of-the-art facilities, Skag machines are made to last. Don't get left behind. Visit your local Skag dealer to discover the Skag difference for yourself. Skag, simply the best.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show, listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, all at the Bubba Army, now returns.
Welcome back to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Bubba is out today. He was going hard at the Glow Bug wedding last night.
Cutting the floor, cutting the rug.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a saying that everyone's always told me when they go dancing.
I know, but my thing is,
the rug.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means, Dan? Okay.
That's not good.
Maybe just say you're dancing so hard it's cutting up the rug. I don't know.
But why we're not dancing on any rugs at all? I mean, we're dancing on the dance floor. I mean,
the term didn't start last week.
Okay,
I mean, it's been around for a while.
It originated in the 1920s.
Okay, well, that's the thing, Dan, is I kind of want to take sayings that we say that we don't really mean, and I want to throw them away. So I'm saying if we don't know what cut a rug means, all of us, we got to get rid of it. We got to stop saying it. So that's my thing, is I think we walk around with all these sayings and we don't know what they mean just because they come from back in the day. But all those back in the day people are dead now.
Yeah, I'm going to scuff the wood.
What is that a real thing? Scuff the wood.
It says it reflects having an enjoyable, energetic time while dancing.
I know. I just feel like when somebody says cut a rug, I don't know. It makes me cringe a little bit. I just feel like maybe you're trying too hard. Who knows? Sorry, I didn't know I was so passionate about it until you said it.
Well, but those are the guys that I don't want dancing at my wedding to like what I like about you. I told my band, if you sing that song, what I like about you, I am firing you on the spot. I will literally turn off the electricity and kick your ass out of my wedding.
Is that a standard wedding song?
Oh yeah.
Is it really?
Oh, that's a big one.
I know.
And all the line dancing crap.
The line dancing stuff is a bit much, but I know.
Dude.
I know people have fun.
Do they? Do they? Because they look like they look like Blink if you can rescue me kind of deals.
Yeah.
Everyone looks like they're trapped with a human trafficker when they're out there.
Yeah. Now I wanted to go. I wanted to go pull up the video. Are we gonna? There's really not any reason, Lummy, but are we gonna publish that 1.5-minute video of Bubba at the Glow Bug, or was that just for us to play on the air?
I mean, Bubba wants us to post it, or
I didn't know. I just feel like the way that we're talking. I mean, it was pretty. Although I think it was people are in their element, having fun, celebrating love.
God bless them. Happy congratulations, best wishes on the wedding. I wish nothing but the best.
But people look weird when they dance. Like, you can put it out there. It's okay to say that. People look odd when they dance. Bubba kind of captured that last night. Dan's talking about people at his wedding looking like a bunch of idiots. So it's just, it was just something to touch on. So this was what Tom Brady said during the game yesterday. Look, this is just I don't want to say it happens to everybody because it doesn't. I don't know how it actually happens to people, but it seems like at some point or another your favorite commentator is gonna have a slip up like this.
That's where Hurts wants to go. Starts to pump, and Odighizuwa just blasting through Landon Dickerson right there.
There you go.
That's not using the N-word.
No,
that's just messing up the pronunciation of a person's name. That's ridiculous.
No. Okay, I'm not saying. I didn't say. Okay, I feel like Dan's mad at me. I'm just playing the audio.
Why are you saying you used the N-word?
I didn't say he said the N-word. I just said these slip. I don't even know how these slip-ups happen. I asked Macho. Maybe it's when you're saying somebody's name. You're more prone to having that happen than I don't know, just speaking regular words. But it's you gotta feel immediately. You have to feel like you just got like kicked in the nuts. Like I feel like that's what would come over me all of a sudden if that happened. I didn't say it at all, but I mean, now we're talking about it.
Yeah. I mean,
relentless. That's where Hurts wants to go. Starts to pump, and Odighizuwa just blasting through Landon Dickerson right there.
Is Tom Brady a racist? Call now. 899 now. What's the number? I was just joking.
He even said Nicker.
No,
he didn't even say anything. And the guy's name is that.
But he the kind of, the chuckle after, Dan? Did you hear his chuckle after? that's like, oh God, I'm in danger.
81390 Bubba.
Excuse me, Landon Dickerson. Excuse me, Landon Dickerson. Right.
See, I mean, listen. It's not a big deal, okay? I just don't know how this stuff happens at all. But poor Tom Brady.
Maybe he had Hardy Nickerson on his brain.
That's true. Good old Hardy from back in the day.
That's right.
You guys were pretty burning hot about the Bucs game from last night. They played the Rams. That was a big matchup on Sunday Night Football. How much did you, Lummy? I had to call you during the game. I felt bad about that, but
okay.
We were hammering out the show for today. Dan came in super hot today. How much of the game did you guys actually watch? Because it seemed like it was over in the first 15 minutes.
I watched through the fourth quarter at the end of the game, watching Stafford shake Baker's hand.
Did you have a bet on the end of the game? Is that why you watched it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What was it? What was your bet, Lummy?
They shake hands and trade jerseys.
Yeah, what's your...
No, I mean, just, the over and under in the point spread. Then I just pretty much just decided to...
Did you
watch the losers shake hands with the winners?
Did you lose your bets?
I actually won. I won 50% of them because I picked a lot of players on the Bucs that I thought were going to be getting some passes, like Tez Johnson and Sterling Shepard with the receptions and yards and touchdowns, things like that.
You don't find it very stressful to bet on your own team?
Well, he's not coaching them.
Yeah, no, I unfortunately, my problem is that I bet on them even though I know they're going to lose.
Well, I mean, Dan, I feel like I don't bet on. I don't bet at all, and I feel like if I bet on the Bears, to win, I just feel like it's added pressure on myself that I don't need. I mean, I guess it's great if your team wins, and then on top of that, you get money. But I'm just happy if they win. I get high enough off that, so. I mean, I've got no problem with what Lummy's doing. I just feel like it causes you to stay up till midnight, well after a game is completely out of hand and over.
But you would think you'd be best at betting on the team that you're most familiar with.
Yeah, but you're also a stupid bettor because I'm a stupid bettor because you're betting with your heart. Because realistically, I knew that the Rams were going to kill him.
Like I think about Sterling Shepard, Dan, and I don't think about anything, but Lummy does, and that he's prancing through the woods, 3 touchdowns, 180 yards, with that
naked with a nice belly button,
naked. Everybody's carrying him off the field after that's what Lummy sees when he thinks about his players. When a normal bettor, they're just like, hey, this guy's not doing anything. So
I mean, I just bet on that he'd get over a catch and a half, which I think he had like 3.
So Dan, what was your takeaway in the game? And Baker got hurt, by the way. I guess his non-throwing shoulder. He's one tough guy. You don't really ever see him come out of the game. He did come out. Or how are you feeling it all, Dan? Because your life doesn't revolve around football, but you don't have any tolerance for a sucky Buccaneers performance.
I don't have any tolerance for that. And there's a couple things. If I were king of the Buccaneers, I'd make some changes. First of all, having a defensive-minded coach that keeps getting his ass handed to him on defense is pathetic. Number 2 is that the fact that they didn't, despite all of their injuries, they didn't lift a pinky before the trade deadline. It gives me suspect about the upper-level management, not just the head coach, but maybe the general manager.
You don't give him Jason Light any grace at all for putting together the teams that he has over the past few years?
I do. Even the blind squirrel finds a nut.
Okay,
I mean, he did. Let's hey Lummy, let's put 1,200 horsepower into a Ford Pinto. Sound like a good idea?
Sounds like a great idea.
Let's try it. And that was drunk at a bar. Like, hey, let's get Tom Brady because it was a long shot, 1,000,000-to-1 deal, and they got him. And so I think it was a fantasy that just turned into reality. I don't know that it was actually like strategic, and getting Tom Brady here was brilliant, and that was also with Bruce Arians. It had nothing to do with the current coach.
That is true. What about?
And so I think the current coach is not Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians was a brilliant football mind, and 2 things destroyed the Bucs: losing Bruce Arians as a head coach, and what Antonio Brown did. Now, I like Baker Mayfield. I think he's a good quarterback. I think that we have some good players. I knew that Mike Evans was past his prime 2 years ago when he keeps pulling his hamstring every 3 weeks, which is what old people do with a chronic hamstring injury. And Godwin is a paper tiger because he can't go 5 games without blowing out his knee or his ankle.
Yeah, he's been banged up.
So thank God they picked up the new receiver this year. But, you can't win with 1 healthy receiver, 3 average running backs when the good one's a head case. And no backup to the quarterback, and there's no backup. They got receivers out, they got secondary out. If you're hurt, you got to replace him. You just can't throw my son in there because he's a warm body.
Do you give the GM? You said he kind of lucked into Tom Brady. Do you give him any credit for signing Baker Mayfield? Off the scrap heap and him turning into the franchise quarterback for the Bucs?
Yes, I do.
All right,
but that's the same guy that signed Teddy Bridgewater, which was, look, you saw how brilliant that plan was.
What's the
Teddy Bridgewater's got the speed of a clay statue.
There's not a lot of great, there's not a lot of great backup quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah,
which is maybe why Bubba's been talking about Shedeur Sanders, since the draft. Shedeur had his first start yesterday. Here's a little interview that Shedeur had, I think, after the game.
Win is crazy. It's amazing, off of 1 week of practice, you know what I mean? Just 1 week of practice. So imagine, what a full offseason look like. It get dangerous. But it's just a 1 week of practice, so I'm just truly thankful, that everything happened. Win is crazy.
You think people are going to crush him now over that?
He has an infectious smile, and he's a nice kid. And what they did to him is like what they did to Baker Mayfield. I think it was in Tennessee or was it Carolina, where they had him like playing second team, scout team stuff. What they did to Shedeur Sanders is shameful. How they treated him.
I think Shedeur had a good game yesterday. Dion was there to go watch him. There was a big debate about whether Dion was actually going to go. He didn't want to distract or take away from anything like that. But I mean, Shedeur had a good game. He had a 50-yard completion. Myles Garrett, jaw was on the floor. The Browns have not committed to Shedeur Sanders as their starting quarterback for next week. They are mum on their quarterback one. But I thought he did a good enough job. And I'll tell you what, guys, there was a handful of games on in the afternoon. I wanted to watch Shedeur Sanders a little bit. I don't know if you guys were the same way.
Yeah.
Not because of Bubba's connection to Dion, but just because it's an intriguing storyline. I wanted to see how he did after all this. I didn't think he would do. I think he had one touchdown, one interception, and the touchdown was maybe a screen pass. But I didn't think he would do as well as he did yesterday.
Well, we do. We have our predictions. I sent you. From Babyface, you, Bubba, and me.
Oh, no.
Predicting his first start.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I know I passed on making the prediction right here. All right.
Yeah.
Are you setting this because you're right, Lummy? Is that what?
No, I just, because people wanted to know. Plus, I think Gary wanted to have it so we can compare.
All right, let's see.
1 week prep, playing with the number ones are going to go.
I think the Browns are going to go run heavy, stat-wise. He'll have 190 yards, one touchdown, and one pick.
One pick.
Okay. All right. I'm not playing anymore.
That's exactly what he had, though, right?
I'm not
dead on? Like 180 with the touchdown?
I got you, Lummy. Thank you. It's okay, though, because Lummy doesn't get to spike the ball when Bubba's here. Bubba would have been saying that he said what was right, and I don't even know what he said.
He said over 200 yards with 2 TDs and a pick.
Yeah. He thought he was going to go full on, Josh Allen out there. But I will, Lummy, I got no problem with you spiking the ball on me over here at all. I mean,
I forgot about it.
No.
Perfect prediction, though. That was dead on.
Yeah, that was good. And it makes the Browns interesting. So they've got a great defense, and then Shedeur. They asked Shedeur before the game. I could pull up all these Shedeur clips, but you heard that clip of Shedeur feeling good after they won. Before the game, they asked him what fans can expect to see. What his teammates can expect to see, and he goes, "The guy you've all been waiting for." And then he walked away. I mean, the man is not lacking any confidence at all. So, and I started to change my mind. I started to think, you know what? Maybe this guy is going to be in the league for a little bit. Maybe this guy is going to be a serviceable quarterback after watching him yesterday. I don't know if it's just jumping to conclusions after watching him against the Raiders, but I thought I saw a little something in him yesterday.
I saw the same thing. I agree with you. I mean, it took so much that the Raiders fired Chip Kelly.
Their offensive man, yeah. They said after they traded for Geno Smith and drafted Ashton Genty and they have Brock Bowers. I guess Chip Kelly was the highest paid coordinator in the NFL. So
which is absolutely insane.
Yeah. So they went ahead and had to can him after that. So that was Shedeur.
Who would you rather have, Shedeur or like Teddy Bridgewater?
Oh, Shedeur.
Okay.
Shedeur. Yeah. I mean, I don't.
How about the guy from Jacksonville?
I like this game. Shedeur, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Wow. The thing is that it's I could break this down scientifically because
Please. I mean, you're a football guy.
Well, I mean, it's Trevor Lawrence's, is this what Trevor Lawrence is, or is he still ascending? Do we still give Trevor Lawrence time with, Liam Cohn to, develop into a top-tier quarterback, or is he a 3-pick, 3-interception kind of guy that's going to make the Jaguars, 9-8 every single year? I don't know. I think probably we're settling into what Trevor Lawrence actually is, so then you have the untapped possible potential of Shedeur Sanders. What does that look like? I have no idea. I'm going with the untapped potential on that one.
So you're going with Shedeur?
It's easy to say because I have no skin in the game or anything like that. But I would probably, with Trevor Lawrence specifically, I'd flip a coin and go Shedeur at this point.
Does anybody wish that Jameis Winston was still playing for the Bucs?
No. Trevor Lawrence was. You got to remember what he was. Trevor Lawrence only being 26, though. That's where.
Is he only 26?
Yeah.
He's a baby.
Exactly.
But when do we start giving guys like we start?
Daniel Jones, Baker, and the Seattle.
Darnold.
Darnold. How old are they right now?
I know. Well, they're
29.
Yeah, 30. Like Baker's 30. But
I thought Sam Darnold was like 40. He's only 29.
Yeah, but
really.
But here's the thing. But we've made up our mind on Zach Wilson. We've made up our mind on Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Justin Fields. We've made up our minds on Bryce Young, all these other guys, C.J. Stroud, all these other guys that have been drafted. But it's still like we still have to hold out more hope that Trevor Lawrence is going to be the generational talent that he's supposed to be. What is it, Lummy? What is it?
I don't know.
I feel like he gets a free pass.
I think he does, and he will with him. Obviously going through different coaches. I think they'll give him another 2 years, and pretty much go from there. Because I feel like Liam thinks that he's going to be able to transform him into like the next Baker Mayfield.
I mean, look, I'm not saying the guy sucks at all. I'm just like it was a good question that Dan kind of asked, and I don't know what Shedeur is going to do, but maybe these intangibles, maybe the confidence that he has, maybe that moxie that people always talk about with Baker Mayfield. I don't know. Maybe that's enough to to help put something in the Browns that hasn't been there in a long time.
David Ashworth, $50.
Hell yeah, David. Now what? Lummy, is this from the Cleveland Raiders game yesterday?
Yes.
All right.
I just found it funny, the Browns fan.
I have not watched this yet.
You haven't?
No. The game was in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
And there was a lot of Browns fans. Obviously, they travel well. I was wondering what it would be like to be in a dome with just Browns and Raiders fans. I mean, what do you think they're hurling, insults back at each other for? I mean, I just feel like, hey, I know how you feel. I know how you feel. So let's just sit here and see which one of our teams is going to get the top pick in the draft and who's going to escape with a win today. Let's see what this. Let's see the scuffle. Oh wait, hold on. Let me try this.
I think I'm not sure 100% on the language.
Okay, it's okay. Let's see.
By the way, just watch. There's no security either.
It's a big ass stadium. What's happening?
When are people going to learn not to punch uphill on the stadium? The guy that's lower on the stadium is going to lose 99 out of 100 times.
That's what Gene Lasker told us. When he talked about fighting, he's like, hey, never punch up, right?
No, exactly. Always punch down.
But what does this guy do? This guy is laying on seats right now. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what position this guy's in, but it's not in an advantageous one. Okay. Are there going to be?
Pull him apart like a spider?
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to Stretch Armstrong this guy. Is he trying to escape?
It looks like it.
Okay, now there's a row separating. Wait, this Browns...
the DMZ.
Hold on, this Browns guy's whole stomach is exposed now. What? Is that a costume or is that his belly?
That's his belly.
38?
No, you see...
The guy in the back?
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, he's talking... Oh, he's trying to get through still. Oh, nipples!
See, now he's...
Okay.
Now he's above.
Okay, all right. Wow, what a turn of events, guys. That's like when they show a score. They're like, hey, the Giants were up by 10 and they ended up losing, by 7 to the Lions. That's like what this is. Like, this guy was flat on his face on the seats. You thought he was counted out, and now look at this. He's choking out this 300-pound dude who's wearing a jersey as like a halter top. He's doing the Zeke Elliott. Oh my God! Oh my God! What a
oh no!
What a range of emotions here. What's 09 doing?
I don't know.
We got to zoom back in.
But Cleveland boy, is he big?
That's a bad big, man. That's a bad big.
Bad big, like not good big?
Yeah,
No,
like
that's
just.
a bad big.
I mean, you could be big, and there could be muscular or something, but that guy's bad big.
You think the Cleveland Brown halter top is not a good look?
I don't know if he should have maybe opted for the full shirt that day. Wow, very interesting fight, Lummy. I always thought, like I said, that.
Oh, it's all about balance, kid. It's all about
I'm telling you guys, when COVID happened and people couldn't go to sporting events, I said when they let fans back in, fans are going to be so well behaved. There's not going to be any more of this stuff. I was like, Eagles fans and Giants fans, they're going to be, arm in arm. And then it probably took about 1 week for things to get back to normal. And man, this is just not. Is this alcohol or what?
But is it pathetic that you have literally a 3-row clearing fight and there's still no security?
Well, with a couple of 2 and 8 teams, I think that's the. It's not.
Well, they don't spend money on players or security.
I don't know where security is. I don't know where they are in the stadium. I mean, I know the stadium is absolutely massive. I mean, I'm sure they have enough people that are employed there. But just seeing there's no reason a Browns fan and a Raiders fan needs to fight. It all starts about your teams, right? I mean, and there's no reason that these guys should be going back at each other. They should understand one another. So, man, that was something else. Yeah,
I never understood fighting at a sporting event anyhow. But I think if you go on Twitter, which I'm sure you have it seems like almost every game now has people fighting.
Oh, it's all the time, man. And everybody says that, the Miami fans or the Philly fans or the Giants fans. To me, any fan that's been drinking and wants to start shouting at another team's fans, like it's all about the alcohol. It's not about the color of the jersey that you're wearing. Do you see a lot of stuff where you are, Lummy, or because like you and Dan have good seat? I know nobody said fighting in the boxes or anything, but do you ever see anything?
We had a few fights. I mean, Sapp almost started a couple fights in the box. We almost had 2 fights specifically with Sapp in the box.
With us regular people out there, no, most of the fights are in the 100 level or like right around the pirate ship.
Yeah, Dan, so your fights weren't about like, this team sucks, this team sucks. It was like, hey, Warren Sapp's being a complete dick to the guy that owns this box, right?
Yes.
Is that kind of thing.
Yes.
So you're not going to be a kind of guy. Like if you were down there for like a regular game, and let's say, I don't know who they're playing.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, let's say they're playing Philly.
And some asshole tries to steal my cell phone.
Right, they start chirping at you, they start yelling at you and all this stuff. Like, are you going back and forth with them, or are you just going to let them just have their fun and not engage?
Well, you should. Back in the day, you could, say, Eagles suck, Bucks suck, and no one would fight over it. Now, people get so ass hurt if you criticize anything that they have an interest in that they want to fight, and which is so bizarre because everyone's got a camera. You're going to look like a douchebag, even if you win the fight. You're going to look like a douchebag.
Well, plus you're right in the fact that you don't know. Somebody might want to follow you to your car or something like that after the game. If there's some sort of fight that goes wrong. Plus, I remember seeing it was years ago. Wasn't it was it a Dodgers fan that hit a Giants fan, or was it the other way around? And the guy was like went brain dead.
Yeah,
in front of his kid.
I think it was I want to say it was a Dodgers fan hit the Giants fan.
Whatever it was, like you saw the guy, like his life was completely over, and he again like I don't know what's happening with him now. I know that he was going to need like a lifetime of care, but like that, I think that happened in front of his kid and all that stuff. So
brutal.
Yeah, I would try to avoid the fights over over defending your team's integrity, every day of the week. But that's just me. I love sports, but I'm still not engaging with anybody because that's just not what I would do if I was out anywhere else. So no reason to put a football jersey on and think that all of a sudden I can start mixing it up with other people. Lum, you said there's some Diddy stuff going on.
Yeah, they got some, I guess, behind the scenes footage or like in jail footage of Diddy.
Is this? How are they getting footage of Diddy? Did he get moved to a different prison?
Fort Dix, I guess.
Perfect.
Want to listen to the show on demand and on the go? Enlist today at BubbaArmyHQ.com. Sign up and start listening. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be back after this.
the tailgaters and stuff, like you'll get some people chirping you and all that, but it's nothing too bad. But
You suck. That shouldn't be fighting words.
yeah, it's nothing but like a little rivalry, but
Yeah, and by the way, they're not playing the fucking game.
exactly.
You assholes in the stands aren't playing the game. You guys are like cheerleaders.
If you look at majority of the guys in the fights, they're all wearing almost the same thing.
What,
jerseys?
Jersey guys.
All Jersey
All
guys?
Jersey guys.
There are almost all Jersey guys.
I wear a jersey. I'm a peaceful guy.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm saying but if you look at it, the majority of guys that you see the fights, they're wearing jerseys.
Yeah.
So they for some reason think they're
They're in the
playing.
game.
Yeah. On the chip, 57 months.
Yeah, BS profiling, make sure they could see.
Then Secret Habit, 81 months.
Yeah. Diddy's eating that up.
94 months. Pink one, 23, 61 months.
Good Diddy gay.
Nice. Cable Dog, 94 months.
Diddy gay.
I guess he got busted. I guess Diddy got busted also drinking homemade alcohol behind bars.
Come on.
Yeah.
How are people?
And he got busted on a three-way call, which I guess is illegal.
Come on, dude. How is TMZ making all this stuff up, dude? How are we gonna know if he got busted on a three-way call? Sure, you can report that. Who's gonna refute it?
I sent you that story too.
Okay, thank you.
Didn't they call his house Fort Dix?
Baby oil, yeah.
Fort Slippery Dicks.
What's up, Brian O'Quack? Yeah, it was a bad game. Cable Dog. The Colts let down. But yeah, so Jameis Winston looked like $1 million, like Jameis Winston does. That's Jameis Winston as Jameis Winston can do it. He'll look like a superstar and make you forget about all the shitty games that he had. But Jameis has grown on me that he is a funny guy. I did like his catch he caught.
When they did Hard Knocks at Tampa, and he was quarterback, he was entertaining.
He is, and then he threw 40 and 40 or whatever it was, 30 and 30 or whatever the fuck, 30 and 30. He is entertaining. He's entertaining for both sides of the ball when he's on your team, because he'll throw 3 TDs for you, and you'll be happy, and then he'll throw 3 picks, and most of those times those 3 picks are to make you lose the game. And so he's
way more
happiness
entertaining.
and loss.
He's way more entertaining when he's on another team.
Exactly.
I don't want him on my team.
I turned on the Giants game yesterday and watched the Giants game. I had the Colts and Chiefs on one, and I had Red Zone, and then I
You got a fucking sports bar?
I got a couple of TVs out there. I like watching all the games. It's mainly for college too. I like watching all the college games. That's why Walker, he gets confused. He comes out, and then we got one in the living room.
It's just games going to get compared to the zoo.
Well, the thing is, I've learned how he's starting to pick up on some of his picks, because he'll walk out into the red zone, and the red zone shows when they score. So he walked out and the Titans scored. He was like, Titans win! It's like, no, they're losing 30-14. Simmer down. So he sees
I gotta call the police.
Because I was telling him I had Jameis, I had the Giants on one, the Colts on the other, in the red zone, and Walker comes outside.
That'd be with the man.
I like
to like it up there and be with the people.
I like to be with the people. Yeah, I don't think I'm better than anybody.
You like that isolation up there?
No, I like to feel the energy of the team. I'm not the guy at the end of the bench. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I'll mix it with the commoners.
So this week when you're off, throw the ball maybe?
Yeah.
You get Lummy too?
Only off on third.
I don't have a glove. Someone stole my glove.
He's got gloves,
I got
dude.
gloves, dude.
Lummy's trying to get out of it already. Look at that. I can't believe you, Lummy.
Get out of it. What do you mean?
Freeway catch, dude.
I was seeing if Dr. didn't want to buy me my Wilson A2000 from 1999.
Was that really what it was?
That's what, yeah. I had that glove when I was, it made it all.
What happened to it?
Someone stole it when I was playing softball.
No way. Someone stole your glove?
I can fly higher than an eagle.
Was it
a mixed game?
Huh?
Was it a mixed game?
It was in Turbine Springs. They got that one in my first.
What I think?
Have you seen hey Seth, you haven't seen my alligator elephant glove, have you?
Oh,
you gotta see that one.
No.
It's elephant skin and alligator.
Stole my first.
Holy hell, man!
Technically, they stole everything in my bag except for
That's exciting.
They stole my first baseman's glove. They stole my regular glove.
Tired of paying sky-high cable TV bills? Sick of juggling endless streaming subscriptions? There's a better way. Go to getabox.com. With Get a Box, you get every channel, every game, every movie ever made. Watch local and national channels, live sports, all your favorite movies, and much, much more. This isn't another subscription. It's a one-time purchase. No contracts, no fees, no nonsense. For a limited time, use promo code BUBBA at checkout for $25 off any box. That's getabox.com, promo code BUBBA.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show, listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. All at the Bubba Army now returns.
All right, here we go. I'm feeling it now. What it do? My name is Seth Kushner, filling in for Mr. Todd. Bubba the Love Sponge, Clem. Where is he? You don't want to know. I am joined by Lummy, the executive producer, and Dr. Dan, the doctor and man of the people. We got some stuff to talk about with Dan. We might want to get together on Thanksgiving or the day after. We'll get to that in 1 second.
Lummy's going to help me build a field goal post.
Told me you should get little Danny as a field goal kicker.
Are you going to? I mean,
I just don't want if Big Red helps.
You don't want Big Red to help build anything?
No, I do want Big Red to help.
Hey, Lummy,
just wanted to bring a level.
Is the Christmas tree? Did you guys just put that up on Friday?
Yes, it's all ready to go.
Oh,
I
okay.
just didn't want to turn the lights on without.
Like I don't want my pole to look like that. I don't want the field goal post to look like that.
Like the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Yeah, just because it's Italian. Just because Lummy's Italian doesn't mean everything's got to be crooked.
Well, Lummy, what's going on here? Why all of a sudden is Dr. Dan critiquing your work and being able to level and not level? I mean, and now are you offended by this?
I'm looking at it. I mean, I don't think it's on level. I think the top part.
I think the wind's blowing from the right. Come on.
Hold on. I hope I can do this as a Jewish man here.
I think the floor.
It's leaning to the left a little bit.
It leans.
Yeah, it's. I mean, but
that's the floor.
They're not supposed to stand straight up, are they?
Well, we also we didn't tighten everything down exactly because we wanted Bubba to.
What do you just did kind of like a loose setup, so when Bubba tells you everything you did wrong, it's easier to fix?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done. Me and Big Red have done it. I think I'm on year 7 now. Red's on I think year 4 or 5. So we know.
Dan, you're not really putting a field goal post in your backyard, are you?
I think I may.
I told him he should do a baseball-football combo.
We're doing a hybrid field with a baseball field where you have the football lines in the clay.
What could you have for as far as like what's your idea to do in the backyard? What have you thought about?
A high school field goal. A high school
like
spec goalposts. Yeah.
But no baseball. I mean, no baseball.
No. I want to do a pitching mound and I want to do a home plate. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I want to do both.
So that's 60 feet 6 inches, right, Lummy?
I got that all day long.
Yeah. Oh no, you definitely have that. So who would build Big Red would build like a diamond, like a baseball?
No, I wouldn't use Big Red for the diamond. I think that Lummy and I could come up with that. But if I needed to sink a goalpost, I mean, it would be someone that I would think that I would need beyond even the Get Fresh crew. I don't know. It seems like a big endeavor, but let's do it.
We get called. I'm sure rent a machine from Sunbelt or even Average Joe could probably.
You just cement it in there?
Is that what you do? You just cement it?
Yeah, you drill the hole down and pop it in. It's almost like putting up a fence post.
Now,
Make
Dan,
sure it's level all over.
Are you doing this for your son, or you think it would just be fun to have a goalpost in your backyard?
Both.
Okay.
Both. I mean, I don't want my wooden helicopter to run into the goalpost, but
I like it. It's like come over and when you want to come over and kick some field goals. I mean, nobody really gets that offer at all, so I think that could be fun.
It would be fun. And I have the room back there to do something. So, it was great when I did the flag football coaching. We had a full football field back there, all marked out. It was a regulation flag football field. It was really helpful.
I want to ask you guys, just because it's the week of Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if I know some people are off. Brian was telling me Happy Thanksgiving on Friday. I'm like, what the hell? And then I realized he was going on a cruise, and my neighbors are going on a cruise. And then I started to wonder, is that the move? Is the move to leave town on Thanksgiving, or can you only do it if you have a certain family dynamic to where maybe you don't have a massive family or something and you just kind of want to escape? Because I started getting in my own head about what's the right thing to do, because we always talk about going on vacation or leaving somewhere for Thanksgiving. We never actually do, because I feel like I need to be here, just around everybody. But now I'm starting to second guess that. How do you guys, what's your take on it?
I've always been around. We've only not had Thanksgiving 1 year, and other than that, it's always here. So I'm just stuck here.
I mean, have you ever thought about going somewhere?
No.
Jay's gone every Thanksgiving. He goes to Costa Rica every time.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does his family go?
Yeah, he goes with his family.
Okay, all right. I thought.
He gets away.
He has this really pretty untouched fishing rod he brings every time.
I wanted to be sure. I wanted to see if that. I didn't know if all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave my family. That's a whole nother. That'd be a whole nother tradition that I'd be learning about.
Yeah, that'd be a fun tradition. I'm going to just ditch everybody for the holiday.
Do you know, Dan? Do you know a lot of people that that leave town and go on cruises and things like that?
For Thanksgiving? No, I don't know anyone.
Okay.
I've never met anyone that did that.
Oh, really? Okay, all right.
That's a great idea, though. I mean, but. Again, most Thanksgivings are 2 to 10 people. But if that group went on a cruise together, that would be fun. The same group.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not thinking.
You want to go on a cruise with your entire family? And neighbors?
Man, I don't want to go on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise in the first place.
I hate cruises. Yeah, I don't have no desire to go on a cruise.
I was trying to imagine a scenario where I'm like, yeah, this is, I like the holiday feel of Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving isn't, my favorite holiday, but I like how it kind of kicks the holidays into full gear. Obviously, we have football on Thursday. We've got football on Black Friday with the Bears and the Eagles. So I just wanted to see, what everybody did. And if there was any sort of Thanksgiving vibe that you could catch on a cruise, it seemed like that's what people are doing. But it might just be the only 2 people that I know in my life that are actually doing it, and it seemed like more than it really was.
See, I don't get the Thanksgiving vibe when I go to my parents' house. It absolutely kills it. So,
how? What do you mean?
Did he start yelling at you like you were a kid, or
no,
what?
No, because it's hot. It's Florida. We live in. My parents live on the beach area, so you go down there. My dad thinks it's 50 degrees when it's 85.
What does he have the window? He has like the doors open and stuff like
doors
that.
Doors open, windows open, everything. It's horrible.
Do you guys carve up a seagull instead of a turkey?
I want the thigh.
Lovey, what is your setup? Do you have to go to Ashley's house? How many Thanksgivings are you going to, buddy?
2.
Oh man!
And they live on opposite sides.
Opposite sides of the state?
No, there's like one lives on the opposite side of Hillsborough, and then one lives on the farthest point of Pinellas.
Can you already see why? Before I go into your day, can you already see why people leave town now? I'm already about to. This is why, because you're driving all over Florida and seeing a bunch of people, you're getting stressed out.
Can't you do Zoom?
That's how they did it during COVID. It didn't stick at all. Everybody loved only having to check in with their family. Remember, people were doing funerals, via Zoom. It was
why not?
There was absolutely
we can't do a Zoom with my parents. My parents don't have my dad. Like we think Bubba's bad with AOL. My dad doesn't have an email.
So what do you do?
He doesn't have
a cell phone.
They have electricity though, right?
Yeah, they have that, but he doesn't have a cell phone.
What's your deal on Thursday? How does it start, and then how does it wrap up?
Starts as a positive, and then heads to Ashley's parents, which makes you feel, because they have it all decorated and AC, and it feels good.
Is the food good? Like, is it good food?
Oh
over
yeah,
there?
it's good. But we eat lunch, so it's a lunch, and then we get in the car and we haul an hour, 20 minutes over to the beach.
Jeez, that's torture.
And then the beach is always busy, and you see always happy people going to the beach usually, and then we get to my parents'
Do you know why they're
house
happy?
Why?
Because they're not doing Thanksgiving BS like anybody else.
Does anybody?
Does turkey make anybody happy? Does anybody really like turkey? I mean, it's dry.
No, I'm with you.
Turkey sucks.
I get jealous when I see pictures of all these people that love Thanksgiving with the macaroni. I've actually always been jealous, Dan, of Italian people, because I feel like for Thanksgiving it's like they got chicken parmesan.
Yeah, we ditched turkey the last couple of years. I don't know what's happening this year because I have zero planning this year, but the last couple of years we ditched the turkey and went with Italian food, and everyone was way happier.
Yeah, well, that's what we've always done too. He said seagull, but we always have our family made ravioli.
All right.
Seagull ravioli?
Yes.
How do you think that? How come it's like no parents ever go, you know what? I know that my kid has to go to this Thanksgiving and this Thanksgiving. I'm going to take it easy on them. I'm going to go to them, or I'm just going to make them go to one Thanksgiving or all that. But man, we have to run the gamut of this whole state here when you have to visit both parents. And we're very happy that all the parents are alive and everything like that, but still, I mean, poor Lummy. I mean, what enjoyment's Lummy going to get out of Thursday?
I just found out that Ashley's parents is having lasagna because they're Italian too. So I'm having lasagna and then going to ravioli. So
wow, Carb City, Lummy.
I'll be back here at 3:15.
You're gonna have so much energy for whatever you want to do.
For watching the Bears game on Friday.
That's right, man. Is that the first ever Black Friday game? I don't know.
I think they had it last year, but normally it's for college.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I do feel like they go college. So NFL is trying to take over and just play on every single day.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We're just doing a little Thanksgiving at our house this year.
Who's going to be there?
Me, my wife, and my daughter.
What about your in-laws?
No, we're gonna see them. We used to go to breakfast. We used to meet them at Lenny's over in Clearwater for breakfast every Thanksgiving, and then we would end up, and then they would have the the turkey trot. The turkey trot. Yeah. So then we'd all end up going, and then all the turkey trot people would be there. And we'd always end up waiting forever. So we finally we put the kibosh on going to Lenny's for breakfast. So they're just gonna come to the house in the morning and just maybe we're gonna get bagels or something. Nothing too fancy, Dan. Not every meetup on Thanksgiving is a meal. It's more of just like seeing each other. So that's kind of what Thursday is going to be for us. Does that work?
That works.
I feel like that's the dream right there.
Yeah, it is.
It's the fewer amount of people, the better. Lummy, do you dream of doing a Thanksgiving at your house one day?
We did. We did one year. And now 2 years ago.
And now your families won't. Now your families they're not having that anymore. They're pulling you guys both ways.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
I know. Thanks.
We've had some massive Thanksgivings at my house, and they're a huge pain in the ass.
What's your setup, Dan? Is it like you?
Well, this year I don't know, but like a couple years ago we'd have. God, I must have had 25 people. We had the English people in one room, and the Hispanic people in the other room, they could communicate.
Does anybody in your family ever invite? Because I was trying to get Bubba to invite Tuttle to Thanksgiving and all. Because I'm not sure if Tuttle was going to be alone, and you always start to feel bad when people are alone on Thanksgiving for some reason. I don't think those people ever feel bad being alone on Thanksgiving, but you feel bad for them. There was one year that my mom invited a waitress from a sushi restaurant she went to.
Really?
Yes. Her name was Koo. So
was she Asian?
Yeah, very Asian. Yes.
Was she thankful?
I don't know if
you don't know if she was polite.
No, she was nice. I'm saying she was thankful to be in America or thankful to be at Aunt Joy's.
I didn't think she was thankful to be in America and working in a restaurant. Was she thankful that you guys included her for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, but I didn't know. I mean, to me, especially an Asian woman, I didn't think that Thanksgiving meant that much to her. So I just didn't know how important it was to make sure that she was with us. Because when you throw in that random stranger, Dan, I don't know about you, but it makes me feel weird whenever there's somebody.
But my cousin Scott, Brian always brings some random chick from New York when he comes down.
That's weird,
it's
right?
It's always a random chick. Every year it's someone different, and then every year there's a problem. Like they leave something somewhere, or
and then you got
they're dirty, or they're obnoxious, or something.
Right, and then you got to act like she's going to be around next year, and you give her a hug and all this stuff.
She won't even be around till Christmas.
Right, she's not even going to be around till Christmas. It's there's always those weird boyfriends and girlfriends of the cousins and everything that we've met over the years that end up not sticking around. So,
do your parents go to Samurai Blue a lot to invite the person there?
Yeah, it was it was for a while.
They don't go to the dollhouse. No. A bunch of strippers over there. Hey, here. There's no dad. You don't have a dad. You don't have a husband. Here, have Thanksgiving with us, kid.
That's
you
true.
And your 4 illegitimate kids.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I wonder how many strippers do get invited over for Thanksgiving. Is Thanksgiving?
So we're gonna go to Dollhouse on Wednesday. Just invite strippers for Thanksgiving.
Is Thanksgiving a big night at the strip club? Do people go out to? Because I know people go out. Don't people normally go out to bars and stuff after?
Yeah.
I've done that, and I've been to a strip bar before on a Thanksgiving.
What the hell, Dan?
And it's sad. Because those people there all by themselves, and they're it's sad.
Well, hold on, you can't put yourself above anybody that was there that day. I mean, you're in the same boat as those people that were at the strip club on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but I'm burping because they ate too much pot pie, and they're twerking because they don't have any money for a pot pie.
Who were you with? Were you with your brothers or
friends?
Okay.
Brothers. Yeah, it was back in college.
Oh, okay, all right. So that's not.
It was a thing to do.
That's not. I just didn't know if the strippers are like, oh my god, I make a ton of money on Thanksgiving, or if it's a
people feel badly for them. They probably do make a ton of money. They probably do make a good amount.
But that's the thing,
they
Dan.
Pay for their eyelashes.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's it. Why do we feel bad for people that are potentially alone on Thanksgiving? Aren't these people potentially alone on every other day of the year? What about all those other days? Does the loneliness only kick in on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people cry in the pillow only Thanksgiving. They cry year round.
Okay, exactly. So let's just start inviting people to dinner every single night. Thank you. There's a Thanksgiving rant. We'll figure out what Bubba.
It's you're right. You shouldn't be a hypocrite and only be thankful and generous on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
It should be year round.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying be a good person year round is exactly what I was getting at. All right, Lum, you keep me up. I said I didn't want to do any news today. Not covering Marjorie Taylor Greene resigning or.
But is she? I mean, who cares?
Yeah, no, she is. I don't know. I mean, I just said we're not.
Who cares?
Suckered me into a conversation about it.
She's just like a 40-year-old non-MILF.
What about the Trump meeting the mayor of New York? What do you think about that? Any feelings on it?
No, we don't live in New York. I don't care.
No, I just.
I know. I
it
agree.
seemed like Trump liked him. I don't know. It just.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. No, I think it was kind of like like great. I'm glad they can get along.
I have a couple opinions. First of all, it shows that what they say during their campaign has nothing to do with how they're going to run their administration.
Sure.
That the words said during a campaign are invisible to the other people because they don't care, because they both said nasty things about each other and both just didn't care. It does legitimize Mamdani. I thought it. I didn't like the look of Trump sitting down and looking up at him. It looked like he was standing over him like a teacher standing over someone at a desk.
Yeah, like they said, like he was looking up like for approval, and I get that.
That was weird. I listen.
But he does that with everybody. He's had everybody in there that stands next to him. You
Right.
know?
He does that a lot. It's a weird. I don't like that dynamic, but I do think that it's wonderful that the people can put their gloves down and start talking about trying to do something constructive. But it was weird because I think it upset everybody. I don't think the liberals were happy that he talked to Trump. I don't think the conservatives were happy that he talked to the mayor. I remember when Fetterman talked to Trump, and then the left attacked him, and then didn't a couple like really very liberal news people went to see Trump and they attacked him. So Mamdani again said a lot of things that he can't do. And they're just not attacking him now for seeing Trump, which surprises me.
I just thought I didn't pull any audio from it, but it just all the interaction. I just was they asked him if he still thinks President Trump's a fascist, and Trump's like, you can go ahead and say yes. He's like it's cool. Yeah, you're not going to get in trouble. So I don't know. Like you said, Dan, this whole let's all come together. Like that's never going to happen in this lifetime, in this world. That's just not how this is all supposed to be. But when you can get people that can sit there and talk, obviously when you're going through the election process, I feel like you have to say all of these things. But when you can actually sit down and talk, especially as quickly as these guys did, it can't be bad. It's
maturity.
Yes.
Listen, we have a job to do, even though we disagree. I don't like your hat, you don't like my hat, but we still have to work together in order to get what we're trying to accomplish, which is a better life for the people that we are representing.
And there we go. We ended up talking about the mayor and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Boom. Just like that. Knocked it out. Now we're getting to the hard-hitting stuff. What is this? This is Fort Dix, you said that Diddy's in right now?
Yes.
Is this in New
It's
York?
hard not to laugh. Someone did that. So let's send him to Fort Dix.
What? He
just go anywhere.
It's in New Jersey, but whatever. New Jersey, New York.
But he got moved here because what? Did somebody try to kill him? And
it's more of a terminal place, right? It's not like a transition place. It's more of a place you stay.
Yes.
Okay, so this is
more of a permanent location.
This is his more permanent location.
And there's been footage that's been coming out of. There was already footage of him like in the yard, and now we've got more footage of him.
Well, yeah, and I guess he's been drinking, and he's drinking the toilet beer or wine or whatever.
Let's see what this. Let's see this first video right here. Oh boy, hold on. Oh no, I'm just doing a Bubba right now.
In the alcohol was made out of Fanta, sugar, and apples.
How do you know all this? How do you know this information?
That's what TMZ. Sources with knowledge tell TMZ the alcohol was made of Fanta, sugar, and apples, which inmates give 2 weeks to ferment into an alcohol substance.
Okay, so hold on, sir. I'm buffering right now. I'm buffering.
Oh no!
You've sent me multiple. The first videos of the mogul behind bars, and then we've got the other one. We've got the other one of
4th Gen.
Yeah, there we go. That's if you need your roofing done. Go to 4th Gen. Somebody asked a question in chat. I'll get to the Diddy stuff in a second. Somebody asked a question in chat. They said, what is the best place to show off the holidays and Christmas in Florida. They said that they were coming from out of town and they wanted to show somebody, like, I think they were going in the Sarasota area, and they wanted to know where the best place to show Christmas was and everything. And I honestly couldn't think of anything.
Like Christmas lights and everything?
I'm saying, like, no, is there anything in this area? Are we known for anything? Is there any setup? Is there anywhere to go that runs, like, I don't know, fake snow or anything?
There is a place that runs fake snow like a half hour, 40 minutes north of here, right?
Is there?
Oh, yeah, the one with the hill. Like
yes.
you could go tubing.
It's got like a slide.
Yeah, then you got Peabody's in Orlando. They do the ice thing. And so that's Orlando.
And the
That's
Gaylord
expensive.
Palms used to do the Christmas ice thing.
That's what I meant, not Peabody's.
Okay.
It's the
Gaylord
coldest I've ever
Palms.
been.
So there are places that people can go for.
Yeah, the tubing thing is up in, I think, Hernando County. They do fake snow, and you could tube in the snow.
And have snowball fights, do things like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Snowcat Ridge Alpine Snow Park, 60-foot tall.
Snowcap Ridge.
Yeah.
All right, so
Dade City.
I've got the let's see, I've got the video right here. I can't make it big or it's not going to play, but here is the first videos of the bad boy mogul Diddy behind bars. Oh yeah, brother.
Does he get to wear a scarf? He's wearing a scarf.
Yeah,
He's wearing a scarf. I was making a stupid joke. He's actually wearing a scarf. He's like he doesn't get hung by it.
Where are you shouldn't have a scarf in prison,
No, it
right?
seems like it's a choke thing.
Right, I could probably kill myself with that hat too, or the jacket, or really everything.
He's killed it with fashion.
Yeah, that vine that's hanging up on the top. Who is getting this footage?
How many more times do we have to see a quiet video of Diddy getting undressed?
Well, I don't know.
Now you got Diddy taking his clothes off with 4 men. Surprise.
But I really, honestly, I do. Where's this coming from? Like, who is getting this and who is sending this out? And
are these burner prison phones?
I guess so.
And so what? So you think some guy's making money by sending this to TMZ?
Oh, it's valuable. Look at it.
I wonder if Diddy's in on it. I wonder if Diddy's like, get this video of me and you get 10 grand from TMZ and you split it with me.
Yeah, I mean, he's really not doing anything wrong in it.
Diddy's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
It is fascinating though. I don't know why it's fascinating just to see him walking around in prison.
I guess he delivers books and DVDs.
Oh, whoa, this is like Shawshank.
That's him?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, he works in the media library.
Oh man.
Because he can actually read.
He gives out movies and religious materials to inmates.
You really got the whole you got the info on him. Is he like a reverend or something now, Lummy? Is he some sort of changed man?
Well, Mace became a preacher, right?
Mace did, yes, but I think Mace became a preacher because
you watched Diddy like naked once?
Well, I think Diddy like had his way, I think, with him. So I think that made him
scared him into God.
Yeah, I think that made him go to God for a second. Hold on, where's my other thing?
Well, where do you go from one of those parties? Because hell has a basement, right?
That's what I hear. No, I believe that Mace found the Lord when he was hanging around Diddy and probably saw a lot of things that maybe he found that were a little bit unsavory, and I feel like those pushed him all the way to fully embracing Jesus Christ.
He didn't want to see any more colonoscopies of Justin Bieber.
I think poor Mace. That was long before Justin Bieber. I don't know who they were doing it to. If they were doing it to Usher, or if they were doing it to Black Rob, or whomever they were doing it to. Dan, are you up on the Las Vegas F1 race that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is this a big deal? This race?
Well, it's Formula One races are like the circus comes to town, and it's a massive deal for the communities. There's 20 of them a year, probably more now. It's probably like 22 or 23. And it's the third race in America because they did one in Miami, they did one in Texas, and now they're doing Vegas. So it's 3 races in 1 year. And Vegas, has the reputation of overdoing everything.
So I found this video, and it says you're not allowed to stop and watch the Vegas Formula Grand Prix without a ticket, and stopping in a pedestrian walking zone will get you a ticket. But a few tourists are circumventing this by utilizing the escalators at Spring Mountain Mall. As long as you keep moving, security will leave you alone. So this is how people were sneaking to try to watch the race.
And they have taken over Las Vegas in an effort to get a view of the Formula One race. There's an ordinance that makes it illegal to stop and watch the race unless you have a ticket. And almost all of the pedestrian views are aggressively blocked and guarded, aside from a very few escalators.
Dan, are you a big enough fan to where that would do anything for you, or is this crackhead behavior from these Formula One people?
The tickets are so expensive, and you sit there and zero, and then you sit there for another minute and a half, and nothing happens, and then all of a sudden 20 cars go past you. So I can understand people doing this. It's a complete ripoff if you think about value. Watching a Formula One race is got zero value.
Like it's
It's
thousands.
thousands, and everything inside's expensive. But it's,
and you can't even see anything is what you're saying because it happens so fast.
Right.
But can you feel it?
You can feel it.
Okay.
Your testicles tingle. They do tingle.
That might be what people are paying for.
Yeah, that's the good part.
So would this be, I'm not a race.
It's different cars make your testicles tingle differently.
What makes yours tingle the best?
Formula One cars.
Okay. Now, these guys must be.
Any cars make them tingle.
NASCAR?
I've never been to a NASCAR race, and I think it would feel like someone was hitting them with a hammer.
Do you tingle on a funny car? Do you tingle on a bus of destruction? One of those school buses. All right, would this be like walking by the Super Bowl, Dan? And just like every time I walk by, like I get a glimpse. Maybe there's a play running. Maybe it's not. But
this is like being in the parking lot in Lot 5 at Raymond James and looking at the jumbotron.
Oh wow!
I mean, I've been
This
to
one outside of
F1.
You've been to one?
Yeah, I went to one at St. Pete. And it's like what Dr. Dave
Well, that's
said.
the St. Pete Grand Prix. It's not really F1, but it's,
okay,
it's the
I'm
Indy
sorry,
cars.
but yeah, I mean, same kind of cars.
They
but
tingle. You tingle, right?
Yeah, we were getting close, but like he said, after you watch it, it's like 5 seconds, they all go by, and then you're just sitting there looking at concrete.
I just thought this was pretty smart, but I didn't know if it was just all for naught. If this was just maybe
makes sense, man. It's free, and they're getting some shots, and God bless them.
And by the way, this is going to be completely shut down next year. Whenever the next event is, they're going to have like 15 armed security guards here because I could tell there's no way that they want people watching that thing for free. We have Beyonce was there. Beyonce's breasts were, if I may say, or were completely exposed. She did a hot lap with Lewis Hamilton. Jay-Z was there. People are saying that Beyonce people are saying that she's fat and that she shouldn't have been wearing what she did. And I figured because there's F1 and we're talking about dissecting a woman, it'd be perfect for Dr. Dan, and we'll get to that next.
If you liked that segment, then you'll definitely like the new redesigned BubbaArmyHQ.com. We'll be back to the Bubba the Love Sponge show after this.
She really look fat? I mean,
They're saying she's fat, dude.
you
I'm not.
look fat?
I wouldn't lie.
I get mad. Everyone gets mad at me when I say she's fat.
Well, we'll save it for the end.
If I say she's fat. So I'm going to just be complimentary of.
No. You be you, Dan.
That's it's like we put a king-size pillow into a regular pillowcase.
We've already heard your
It doesn't
opinion.
fucking work.
We've already heard your opinion on belly buttons, so.
Yeah. Well, let's stuff a king-size comforter into a backpack.
Let's see.
We're on an asshole.
Increasingly functioning like.
Hey, you want a smoothie?
I know I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Seth, you want a smoothie, Muffy?
No, I'm all good. I appreciate it.
It's Donald's birthday today.
Oh, it is?
All right. Nothing worse than can't eat.
Uh-oh.
Lucy G. T-shirt will 78 months.
Well, now maybe I feel like we should call him and wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Do a toast for his birthday?
Yeah, let me see. He emailed me. Let me see what time he's available. He said... Oh, he's free until 9.
Okay.
Maybe we'll call him after this break.
Yeah. Where you Dark March yet?
Now I'm thinking it's really tough. It's his birthday on top of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to invite him over, man.
To what, mine?
You're going to multiple Thanksgivings.
Listen, I've never brought anyone that I didn't really...
Say that it's Walker's nanny.
That I wasn't dating or anything. I never brought a friend to my parents' house for Thanksgiving.
I did.
Did you?
I just had a friend who she was just my friend, but I brought her.
I feel my family's just weird. I feel bad enough for Ashley after, the many years she's having to go there.
You've had to expose her to that?
Yeah.
With sexual assault alligator, the DoorDash girl. Do you know what that story is about? Lummy?
No.
The guy that had his pants down when she went to drop off the food? That one? I don't know about the other one.
The DoorDash girl.
I'll look it up.
I'm getting strawberry banana with whipped cream. Protein.
Oh, whipped cream?
Yeah, but whipped cream makes it more fun. It's
Oh,
like marshmallows in her syrup.
yeah, that is. Yeah, the one that the naked customer where she walked in. Now she's going to jail. He was passed out.
What happened?
He put a message on the DoorDash to leave it at the front door, but the front door was open, and when she walked in, whatever, she shouldn't have. So she walked in and went to his living room, and he was sitting there passed out with his pants around his ankles.
So who's in trouble?
Well, she is now because she said that he sexually assaulted her.
Why'd she go in the house?
Maybe she wanted a tip.
I say leave it at the door sometimes, and sometimes they knock and they like lock to the door, like it's opened. You know what I'm saying? But they never like walked in.
Well, the door was open, so I don't know. It's stupid. Or I guess she took a picture too and sent a video or posted it online too, and said she got sexually assaulted in New York. Maybe she just saw it was trying to make some money. Nice. Good morning, Buzzer Bob.
Hey Lummy, do you know about the? I have the story, but do you know anything off the top of your head about the UAB stabbings?
Yeah, between before the game against USF.
Yeah.
The two guys, two guys got stabbed by one player.
Yeah, it was like an offensive player stabbed two defensive players.
Yeah, like right. I think the morning of the game.
Yeah.
On the same team?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make.
Thanks for the support, guys. Yeah.
I mean, look, the UAB paid pretty good for three.
But
incident happened before.
If you think about how many guys might get humiliated in practice, I'm wondering, like, surprised it doesn't happen more often with some of these guys that can't control their anger.
Yeah, my feeling on that is.
Big Gus tractor and equipment has grown so fast, mostly because you badass Bubba Army and Florida Man Radio. Big Gus is in need for some experienced technicians, and unlike others around, Big Gus will pay you for what you're worth, including payment for all your certifications and continuing education. We're talking about a six-figure income potential in your very first year with matching 401k. Big Gus tractor and equipment, they service all makes and models of agricultural and construction equipment. Apply at BigGusTractor.com. Make sure you tell them Bubba Army.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show, listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, all at the Bubba Army, now returns.
Welcome back to the Bubba Love Sponge Show. My name is Seth Kushner. Lummy, Dr. Dan with me, Macho Man in the back, holding it down. Macho Man, not a fan of his belly button. We went over it earlier with Dr. Dan. If you missed that segment, feel free to rewind. It's Macho Man's gonna get. Macho Man thought he put up a picture of himself on Facebook and Instagram, looking ripped over the week, which we love. It's great. We love the content. Brings in a lot of likes, a lot of positive comments too. But there was about 4 that said Macho Man had a disgusting belly button. It threw him for a loop. He talked to Dr. Dan, and what is it? It's a hernia, Dr. Dan?
Yeah, he's got an umbilical hernia. All he's got to do is start wearing mom jeans, and no one will see it.
It's just the
high-waisted jeans, yeah. Some 80s mom jeans.
Did those go out of... I like the high-waisted jeans.
I freaking hate them, dude. They're not flattering.
I don't think they're getting worn anymore.
Oh, they're coming back.
Are they?
Yeah. Well, they came back like 10 years ago. They're coming back again?
Yeah, aren't they?
I'm not.
Throw them away. Ladies, if you have them in your drawers, throw them away. Burn them.
Is it only like a certain kind of woman that could wear them, or you just find all high-waisted jeans to be terrible?
I don't care if you're Cindy Sweeney or Oprah. Don't wear them.
Okay. All right.
I thought a lot of college,
you should wear them. Beyonce should wear them.
Dan, or I'm sorry, Lummy, what were you saying about college girls, you pervert?
I think, well, no, because
you sicko.
I think I actually will agree that, you know, all the games, like when we go to USF or when we've been to Florida State or whatever, like all those girls have those like high-waisted.
I was just at UT and a single chick was wearing high-waisted jeans.
Well,
in fact, Sophia's like, how come everyone's got their belly button hanging out? Dude, can you go to class like that? I'm like, it's Florida, dude. You need flip-flops, shorts, and something covering your nipples. And that's about it in Florida.
Well, maybe that's why Macho Man wants his belly button work done. Maybe it's in fashion to, you know, show your belly button and have one that you're not ashamed of.
He can wear a half shirt all day long, man.
He's
a college football player.
Well, I think now that once you snip that, I think he's I don't think he'll ever wear a shirt again. Well, how do you do that? You said he thought
you stuff it and stitch it. You don't really snip it.
Well, Dan, I don't know what a stuff and stitch is. I mean,
stuff and stitch is different than a snip.
Well,
I mean, a snip's like a circumcision.
Okay, I don't know a snip and a stitch. I'm not. Forgive me. I don't know anything. Don't take. I'm not Bubba up here saying I have a medical degree just because I've watched you, do a few procedures. Okay, I just want to know what do you do with the extra. With that little part of it.
Okay, so you make a little incision above the belly button, like a little like a frowny face.
Okay.
And then you free the skin from what's probably the peritoneum, which comes out through the hernia, which is like the sort of the membrane that surrounds the hernia sac, and you push it back in underneath the muscle, and then once it's pushed in, you sew the muscle back together.
Okay,
it's a stuff and stitch.
And how long would that procedure take?
It usually takes about a half hour.
Oh, look at that, Macho Man! You're gonna be back to normal in no time. I'm excited for you guys to set that up and to have that happen.
Me too.
All right, so here's the Macho. If you want to throw this up, this is Beyonce at F1. It says, "Welcome to the paddock." What's that? Is that where it all goes down, Dan?
The paddock's like the pit area.
The pit area. Okay. I don't know I don't know. Maybe I know there's a lot of sponsorships. There's a lot of money involved in these races. I'm assuming that Beyonce and Jay-Z were like paid to be there or something. I'm guessing. But
I mean, they're VIPs. I mean, I don't think they paid to be there. They get paid to be there, but they roll up and people roll out the red carpet for them.
Well, they did. I guess they did a hot lap with Lewis.
What is she? A vampire? She got a cape on?
She's got. It looks like a cape. Yeah. And yeah. Here's this. So this is. I just wanted to bring it up just because it was F1, which I know that you're into, and I enjoy the pop culture stuff. I enjoy when people like to attack. Well, not attack. Like to critique women online, and Beyonce's been called very large for this, not thick, but they're saying that she's fat and that there's all these angles, and I just wanted to play it. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, she's got her hoots out.
There's a lot of. I mean, that's a.
Dr. Dan, are those real or fake?
Her breasts?
Yes.
I think it could be a combination of both. It's hard to tell. I mean, they're a little floppy and sloppy, but. They could be.
Are they sloppy?
They're a little bit. They're floppy and sloppy. She got floppy sloppy.
But I like
floppy
that.
sloppy.
I like that. I don't know.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
They're just floppy sloppy.
Okay, I just want.
What do you mean combination of both?
Like she has some breast and some implant.
Like a lift or something?
No, like she's not flat chested naturally, but she may also have an implant. It looks like there's an implant in there from that angle. That looks like an implant.
Is that too much cleavage to go on a hot lap with Lewis Hamilton? Is that too much? I think Jay-Z was in the car as well, but it seems like a bit much for me.
Well, I would hope that she'd be in like a real racing suit if she was in a Formula One car, because there's always a risk of fire and you don't want to have your cleavage burned.
I'm sure.
I know that when I got a car, the racing seats don't like adjust, and most Formula One drivers are pretty thin. So I don't know how she got her,
how she got all that junk in that trunk.
Her junk in the car's seat. I'm not sure. She's not fat by any means. She's just curvy, which is wonderful for a middle-aged African American woman.
Are you holding back how you really feel because the Beyonce people have found you before the Beehive, and they've tried to shut you down, Dan? They've tried to shut your business down when you've said bad things about Beyonce and all that. Do you don't think Beyonce's bigger?
She's absolutely bigger.
Okay.
She's not skinny, but she's not fat. She's not Rosie O'Donnell. She's not, even Whoopi Goldberg is like fat right now. Beyonce's still thicklicious, but she's thick. She ain't thinlicious.
Is this the hot?
Is that all the way at the top? Oh, what happened?
I got somebody's Twitter feed right here. Hold on.
And I don't know why Jay-Z wants to look like a homeless person.
Looks like Teddy Bridgewater, like you said.
They do, yeah.
I sent you.
We got something else now.
It's from that guy's page. I don't know why it took you right to his page.
Okay, hold on. Let's see, Lummy. I love this. I love when you. Oh, here we go. Here's the hot lap. All right, let's see what she's wearing. You're right, Dan. We don't want her cleavage to catch on fire. This is why
she's got a race suit on. Is that her in the yellow helmet? Oh, that's Lewis Hamilton.
That's Hamilton.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
So that's not a Formula One car either. That's just a regular old car.
Oh, is that okay?
That's not a Formula One car. Those are open.
It looks like she has her outfit on.
Yeah, man, let's do it, huh?
They throw her in the back seat.
Okay, here I go.
Okay, so it's not a regular car. It's their 296 challenge car. It's their street car converted to a race car.
But is there still a chance her cleavage to catch on fire in this thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They
right.
absolutely catch fire. No. You want a fire suit in any race car.
All right, that's what we're working on here, Dan. I just wanted to know that.
Yes, it's a Hans in a fire suit.
Because now we're taking a whole nother level of the story. Now we're saying that Beyonce doesn't follow safety precautions. Oh my God.
Those things really pushed together.
Is Jay-Z in the back?
No, they did two different rides.
Oh, okay.
I think it's only a two-seater.
Oh, good call, Dan.
They're just editing back and forth between the two.
I was like, she's up front with the cleavage, and then Jay-Z's in the back. I was like, that's like
Thank you so much. Good luck tonight. Such an honor to
So that's fun, but those cars do like 1.5 G of acceleration, lateral acceleration and braking. Well, the Formula One cars do 3 to 5 Gs of lateral acceleration and braking. It's not even the same neighborhood.
But for somebody that
That's
doesn't,
fun.
Yeah,
No, it's fun. It's exhilarating. It's a once in a lifetime experience. I would love to get a ride with Lewis Hamilton.
Would you?
I have to give him a car now to get a ride.
Do you?
have to give Tony a glove?
Do you feel like he felt like stress or pressure driving around with Beyonce and then Jay-Z, knowing that there's like billions of dollars worth of people in your car?
Lewis Hamilton is one of the best drivers that ever lived. I would feel confident with him in any way whatsoever. He's going at speeds that are maybe 50% of the speeds that he'd be doing in Formula One. And so I'm sure he had complete confidence. Plus, he drives $8 million cars every day. So he's $1 billion. He's as valuable as they are. You realize that, right?
Yeah,
they ain't richer than him. If they are, it's barely. He's one of the wealthiest men on earth.
He's a billionaire from racing?
Yeah, he should absolutely be a billionaire by now. He should be a billionaire by now. If he's not, then he's got bad. He's got to be worth $400 million.
Hold on. Now, we know that these are never official, but they are always fun to go to. Lewis Hamilton's net worth, Lummy.
It says 434 million.
I just said it, 400 million. So he's no chump.
No,
so he may not be a billionaire, but compared to these super celebrities that he's driving around, he's wealthier than the majority of them.
Well, my only thing is Dan, it's just like if you were, would you feel more pressure if you were driving me around or if you were driving Beyonce around? I feel like it's when you have.
It'd be easier to drive you around.
Well, of course, yeah, but I feel
less weight, less talking. Wouldn't smell out of perfume. Won't have to worry about your boobs flying out of the car.
Oh man, are those boobs are out there, dude? I mean, that's man. Even as fans of boobs, that's still a lot going on there.
But yeah, she's thick.
She's
thick, and so she would never fit in a Formula One car. They had to put out the Formula One station wagon.
That's thick, THICC. That's extra thick. Lum. So I saw something. University of Alabama at Birmingham.
Yeah.
One of their football players stabbed 2 teammates over the weekend, and didn't they play USF?
Yes, they did. They played them 2 o'clock Central, but 3 o'clock Eastern.
Did the game didn't get canceled?
No, in USF, they took care of business.
So
yeah,
is that weird that a guy gets stabbed on a team? There's a guy
two players got stabbed.
Two players got stabbed, and one of the guys on the team was the one that did it, and they still go on with the game like nothing happened.
Yeah, I think that's a little odd, but it being business had to be business. They just went out and played, and they haven't really released what the beef was. You know, why the guy ended up stabbing the two players.
It says Daniel Mincy, an offensive lineman who transferred in May, was arrested and booked on charges of aggravated assault and attempted murder. Let's see, he was in custody. It's not immediately known if Mincy had legal representation. It says more instead the team decided to play. Once they found out that the kid was going to be okay, the coach declined to share any further details about the incident at all. From what I heard, did they say he stabbed two defensive players, Lummy?
Yes.
They said it was an offensive lineman who stabbed two defensive players, and I saw something about that the guy was like humiliated at a practice or something like that.
Okay, then you know what? I mean, fortunately for him, he's able to transfer.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just saying you don't really ever see a lot of guys stabbing their own teammates before. Normally it's like a brotherhood, the camaraderie, it's the stuff that guys live for, is that bond that you have. So to have someone completely go sideways and off the script on that one, it just, look, we see odd stuff in sports all the time. We do CTE, there's all sorts of odd behavior, but we haven't seen a guy stab his own teammate yet, have we?
No, and it's nuts that because he was embarrassed at practice or whatever. I mean, realistically, what's the worst that could have happened? I mean, that he was getting his ass kicked in some drills?
I don't know. It was just
get better, and
maybe he took a shower with him and they started teasing him about Tinky Winky.
Listen, when you take a shower in football, and listen, I showered when I was a couple of days at USF. Okay. I looked like Tinky Winky, but no one made fun of you.
I understand no one made fun of you because you're a giant person and there weren't people much bigger than you, but there's definitely a little bit of a hierarchy in the shower.
But you're not looking. You're not looking.
The hell
down
they're not. I just remember the guys, just the ones that were proud would swing. Yes, and they would walk with a swing. Yes, they do it on purpose, and they'd walk around naked all the time.
And yes, they don't wear towels when they're walking to the lockers.
Yeah, the Tinky Winky guys put their towel as soon as they got out of the water.
And you learn how to soap up correctly.
Yes, a lot of bubbles hide things.
I know that. Yes, that's what you do. But you don't go and stab anybody because you have a Tinky
I'm not
Winky.
saying you're going to slap someone's face with it, but I'm saying the Tinky Winky guys are very attached to their towels.
I like that we've completely we have no idea why the guy stabbed his teammates. So we've taken it now to a Tinky Winky situation in the shower.
The two guys that he stabbed were like hung down to their knees.
By the way, Dan, don't act like you weren't a swinger. Don't act like you were one.
I wasn't a swinger, but I was swinging.
Yeah, you were. You would have that.
I couldn't find my towel. I could never find my towel.
Exactly.
Has anyone seen my towel?
Exactly.
Has anybody seen my towel?
Lummy, what do you mean you soap up to hide it? Well, I mean, what do you?
I don't know this trick.
What do you do
there?
Well,
because the showers are they're pretty steamy normally by the time you get in there.
Yes.
And most of the guys are in there and they have the soap dispensers on there. So, you just get to your spot and make sure that you got enough soap, down there that it kind of covers things.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Would you be willing to do a demonstration of this?
A soap bush?
Oh my God! Lummy, did you invent this? Did you have to copyright the soap bush? I think you might.
I might have to. This one. I mean, if you guys haven't heard about it,
come on, bubble bush.
I really think we might have something on our hands here.
Yeah, I mean, I felt pretty. I felt fine showering after that point.
All right, I don't want to. I can do it.
No. The whole thing is you're not looking at it, and like Dr. Dan says, the guys that walk around without towels. Yeah, I mean, you just not to look straight ahead. You're usually just looking down to get to your locker and change.
But I think Dan's pretty honest because we've all seen Dan when we've been outside, peeing before. Like Dan will come up and look, and he doesn't care. Like Dan's that kind of guy. That's why Dan's saying that people look is because Dan is one of those people.
But everyone looks. Bubba did a commercial about looking.
Well, that was
the Zap commercial was all about that.
Yeah, with the Super Bowl ring and everything.
It was a watch. I thought
it was a watch. Okay,
yeah.
All right. Look, it was great. It was had a lot of people talking. It was wonderful. It played off that whole stereotype that black people have huge dongs. It was wonderful. It was great. I'm just saying that I don't know if that's really a thing now. If people walk in and look at someone else's unit when they're using a urinal.
So you're telling me that for about 50 million years they've been doing it and they just stopped in the last month or two?
Who's they? Wait, what do you mean fit? You mean guys?
You don't think guys been looking at other guys' penises since the dawn of time?
From what I learned about urinating in public is that you go in and
it's an art.
Like Lummy said, you go. Now I'm a stall guy, but I like if you have to use urinal, you lock eyes on the urinal.
Yeah, you look straight ahead.
You just make sure that you have enough foot space, to go in there and and then you go and then boom, you're locked in pretty much staring at the handle of the urinal. There's nothing around you. There's no even just trying to check out your peripheral vision at all.
I don't think guys are gazing at other guys in a normal bathroom situation, but in a locker room when everyone's walking around naked, yes, they're looking at each other's.
Man, you should see how I walk through the YMCA locker room at this point, man. It's just I just have
towels on.
I just cover. I just have my eyes closed, and I have
What if you bump into somebody?
There's it's bad in there, man. Like I don't know why. Even when the bathrooms are smaller, like a guy will sit there and he'll blow dry his hair and he'll shave completely naked. I don't.
Yeah, those guys are weird guys. I know the guys you're talking about now. Like going to like you said, like a Gold's Gym or YMCA, which has even more of a connotation.
Yes.
And like butt naked getting ready with aftershave and shaving and plucking his nails and that's weird.
That's the thing.
That's weird.
I know it's a place where you can get naked, but it's like let's have a little respect for the people that aren't so confident that they want to stand there for 15 minutes and shave and blow dry their hair and all that
Who
stuff.
takes a blow dryer to the gym? I mean, seriously. Don't you got an apartment?
This guy did the other day. I went. I just was like,
what time of day was it?
Oh God! It was probably after work, probably like 1 or 2.
Like who blows dries their hair at 2 in the afternoon?
Well, he just got done in the shower. I mean, this is I don't know if he's homeless or what, but
what guys blow dry their hair? How many men? Seriously, what percentage of men blow dry their hair?
Lummy.
No, I don't blow dry my hair.
God, no.
I'll look it up.
But if your hair's wet, can't you catch a cold if you go outside?
That's BS.
That's what my mom told me.
Come on. That's like if you step on a crack, you break your mama's back.
That's not true either, Dan.
No, it's not.
Oh my God, you're tearing my childhood apart.
If you want a deep dive into the Bubba the Love Sponge show from the past, go to BubbaArmyHQ.com. We'll be back after these words.
And then my first, when time with the Wrigley, I was like, with the Wrigley, and I'm walking into the shotgun, and I'm like, oh yeah, but you're not expecting it. And it's like a wide trough of just guys, and you're just like, oh fuck. Okay, you gotta get used to it.
Oh man.
Kansas State had their stalls had bathroom for their doors.
Really?
In their stadium, and you pissed on pretty much it was a sheet of metal. This is how they had it with a PVC up here up top, and
just drip down the water.
You pee on the metal. So it was like you were peeing on the wall.
Right.
And you just stood there and peed on the wall.
I'm surprised Florida Bathrooms don't just have like a fucking bush and everyone just pees on the bush.
Well, the Bubba's Racetrack has the troughs.
Yeah.
David Ashworth gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, David.
Hell yeah.
Ashworth.
Thank you.
David Ashworth's been stepping up big. $50 today, too. I think he was on my GOAT report with a good $25, $30.
How many guys blew dry there? You ever figure it?
I looked it up.
Couldn't find it. Hey Siri.
Hey, you guys are doing great. Thank you.
What percentage of men blow dry their hair?
Thank you.
Do you want me to use ChatGPT? Specific statistics on the percentage of men who blow dry their hair are limited. However, a 2015 study found that 83% of stylists and barbers include a wash.
40% of Japanese guys blow dry their hair.
Jeez.
I had all kinds of respect for Japan until I read that.
Until that's what did it for you?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Kabuki Joes. That's a 24.
He was about to right back.
All right.
Ow.
Man, oh man. What's up, Rhino Quack? Morning. T-shirt. I can see that, Sinzuk. 6.2% of men blow their hair. That's nice. I'm sure Scott's our board. Are you serious, Liz? All teenage boys are blow drying their hair now and curling the front. Hey, did you do you want to do one or
After,
yeah, the show.
this.
Yeah. Now I just want to make sure because I'm scheduling that thing.
No.
I was gonna move it to earlier if not.
No.
No, I figured it was a no. I just
Yeah.
wanted to double check with you.
Yeah. No, there's no. I got no. There's.
We're
I got a show. I can do a show, but I got no.
if you want, we can stick our fingers in our belly button to not,
I forgot about that.
to not lose it all. I'm not trying. That's horrible. I can't imagine just. Ugh.
I got 4 hours of power, baby. That's what I got.
That's it. And keep papers out, Willie. P-Nex break. Scott the sideboard. But if that's the case, then I'm sad for our next generation if they're blow drying their hair and curling it in the front. What's up, Big Lunger? That's what I thought, Xerxes. Exactly. Then you're the weird guy. You're sitting there fingering your belly button.
You guys see there was a Miss Universe? And Mexico won?
Who?
Mexico?
Did they?
Yeah. The prettiest girl was third place. She didn't win.
Oh, I guess Dramatica has a couple field goals in his backyard. Maybe he'll tell you one.
He's got like a college and a pro or something like that. What is it? I know they're all different lists, right?
Listener-supported sponge, it's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Listener-supported via PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all at the Bubba Army. Now returns.
Hello, we're back. Seth filling in for Bubba, Dr. Dan, Lummy, Macho Man all here. I'm not sure if Bubba's going to take the rest of the week off or not. Lummy, do you feel like this is kind of like, I regret saying that we should work on Thanksgiving week, so I'm going to have the guys do it just so we're not totally shut down? Do you feel like it's one of those deals? Or did he just have so much fun at Glowbug's wedding last night and just had a little too much to drink, and this is just a one-off, and he'll be back tomorrow?
I think it's a one-off. I think he had so much fun. He was letting loose. He knows that he's got you that can absolutely take it over. And,
so unreliable.
Yes, exactly. And keep the fans entertained, not with some boring topics. So I feel like he'll be back tomorrow.
All right, I'm unsure. I'm unsure just because we just got a text from last night. I think around what was it, like 8 o'clock or so.
Yeah, about 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 from Bubba. And what did it say again, Lummy? It said I'm tore up or I'm drowning in water or what?
It says I'm running. I think it's I'm running hot, pushing water.
Running hot, pushing water.
I'm not going to be home till midnight.
And we figured out that meant that because he said that he had to have Merch Creek drive home, and we figured out that meant that he had been drinking, right?
Well, assume so.
I mean, it's okay to. I mean, it was at a wedding. It's okay to,
of course,
say he had a couple, and I think he was worried about it being awkward because he doesn't normally do those things. So, I mean, I could see him drinking in those scenarios. So that's where Sponjo is today. He's recovering, or he could be listening to this right now with his ear to the phone, heavily critiquing us. One really never knows, but I'm guessing that it's the latter. Dan, we talked earlier in the show about that you collect baseball gloves, and I don't know if we said this on the air or off the air. You might have said it off, but you said like Black Friday, or you said when we're off this week, we should get together and play catch. We're just off Thursday and Friday. So are you saying like Friday you want to do something, or like over the weekend?
Absolutely. Friday, weekend, Saturday. I mean, I have surgery for the next couple of days. I have a light day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. I'd love to do it.
And I feel like you invited Lummy Friday, but I feel like then he started coming up with excuses all of a sudden about how he didn't want to be one of the guys and go play catch. Oh, first he said he didn't have a glove.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, my glove got stolen.
And Dan collects gloves. Dan, I mean, that's not a problem at all.
Well, see, I'm just one of those guys that growing up, you never really borrowed someone's gloves.
Right.
A glove's like a personal thing.
It's like a cup, right? Yeah.
I've got gloves like that though. I've got personal gloves and I got gloves I'm willing to let other hands go inside.
Oh.
So Lummy, are you? Do you just not want to play catch with Dan and I, or is there something?
No, he's got this glove fetish.
Yeah, or is it truly a glove fetish, or are you locked in for some sort of like Black Friday outlet mall shopping, lining up at 4:00 in the morning that you just don't want to tell us about?
Oh no, Friday. The only thing with me is on Friday is depends on it. There is a Black Friday thing, but then I got to sell some of that merchandise that we've had. So we're doing that Friday show at Holiday Inn.
Wait, what?
The Holiday Inn, because we have like a bunch of like autographs and stuff like that from like a year ago.
When's that going to be?
Huh?
What time of day is that going to be?
I don't know. I got to look it up. Do you know the Holiday Inn right down the street?
Yes.
Yeah, they do that like card.
They have a card show?
Merchandise thing.
Yes.
We're because I got like 5 or 6 boxes of stuff in my garage.
Oh, you're selling stuff there.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
I got to get rid of it, so I have to bring it down.
I thought you meant you were doing this radio show from the Holiday Inn.
Sorry. Yeah, it's the card memorabilia. I'm trying to sell all that memorabilia.
Okay. All right. So okay, Dan. So he's out. It'll just be you and I. I'll warm up the arm. I'll be able to play catch for 20-30 minutes.
I got gloves for you.
Oh no, I know. Trust me. I'm not. I'm not worried about any baseball supplies when I come over to your house. You got eye black at all? You got any of that stuff?
Oh yeah, we got that.
Okay, good.
Put that on.
I like that.
We 76 $20.
Weeze, thank you. You're the man. So
I got jockstrap. You want jockstrap?
I would like to. I mean, if we're gonna film, I mean, I know we filmed last time.
Got to film with the jockstrap on. You can tell.
I'll wear a jockstrap. I don't. I mean, as long as you've already seen what I'm working with, and you're a doctor, so.
Right. So they have all sizes.
Yeah, I think it's if I'm gonna get naked in front of anybody, it'll be you. All right. So I pulled this story because I obviously thought Bubba was gonna be here, but now I think it's even funnier that he's not here. I still want to get to it. The Rizzler Dan, you hate the Rizzler just as much as Bubba does, right?
No one hates the Rizzler as much as Bubba does.
But you still don't like the Rizzler.
Well, I'm starting to collect memorabilia from him now. I got all his merch.
You've got some of his game used pencils from first grade that he took a test with.
Exactly. I got his cape.
So the Rizzler was on. He does some stuff with Big Justice and that the Costco guys. They're on AEW from time to time. One of the
haven't they jumped the shark?
These guys are
the Costco guys.
Well, I mean, if Tony Khan's going to pay you to be on the show.
But doesn't it show how desperate AEW is?
It could be all that stuff, but I mean, if you're this kid, I don't know, 13, 14, and they're gonna pay you who knows what, $10,000, $20,000 to go, make an appearance on these.
The Riz is 14?
No. Big his buddy. You see this guy? If Macho might put it up in a second here.
I thought he was like 10. The Riz,
I believe, just turned 9.
He's 9.
Yeah, and there's another.
He's a 9-year-old in a 14-year-old's body.
He's some people think he has the Andy Milonakis thing where he might really be 40 years old. Nobody's really sure. He's a medical marvel right now, Dan. We'll find him one day. But so yeah, his friends in the back, I believe it's AJ and Big Justice. Him and his dad were the Costco guys. They would go to Costco, eat food, and they would go to level 5. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I've done enough. I feel stupid. So here's the Rizzler at AEW from over the weekend, and just imagine
He's wearing
Bubba.
A cape. Huh.
Is he wearing a cape?
It looks like a cape.
Yeah,
everybody's wearing a cape today, Beyonce.
Do you see the DC? So that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out here.
It's like sponsored, maybe.
Super Riz.
Let's see what happens. Let's see. I don't know.
My guess is he can't fly.
Okay. Let's find out. Let's find out if Bubba really
like
could.
That big plane that you have to try to.
Would Bubba respect the Riz after he watches this?
Stimulants. I think he's wearing a cape. Rocky's going to stretch the Rizzler.
First off, what I kind of miss about Bubba is he probably would have broke down how horrible, because
yeah,
he was not in his place. because the wrestler let him run behind. Okay, now I'm just breaking down wrestling.
Yeah. Are you're saying that you don't like the way
you're a pro wrestler, Lobby. You can break it down. You've been in you've done these things. I've never done these things. I mean, I wrestled, but not like this kind of wrestling.
You didn't. Have you ever worn a cape, Lummy, at all?
No, I did not.
Okay,
did not wear a
but
cape.
you have wrestled. So what are you picking up here?
You are.
Well, if you rewind it a little bit.
Okay, yes.
Show us the techniques. I mean,
technically, Big Justice or Little Justice or Eric or whatever, he should have been in position, but I think he realized, oh crap, I'm out of position or something. Because why would
he ran up fast.
Look at the Rizzler face to face. He's not scared.
Rocky's going to stretch the Rizzler. No shame. Big Justice out there. Justice is grown. How old is that kid? 23? He's still a kid now. Calm down, Don. By the way, we were not that big when you were that age.
Oh my God.
That brings Paul White to his feet. The Rizzler.
Dude, look at that.
Kid spat at Rocky Romero. That's assault.
Look at that, guys.
Rocky's defending him.
The Rizzler was concerned for his buddy. I mean, that's some serious stuff right there. Big Justice getting thrown down right in front of the Rizzler. I'm sorry, guys. I love.
Who's the big guy with the black suit?
I love Rizzler.
That's a Big Show.
The Big Show, Paul White.
That's Paul White?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
I didn't recognize him from the side.
Did the Rizzler not wrestle?
No, he just. What do you mean?
He just stands there?
He just shows. Yeah.
That's all I had to do, man.
Yeah. What do you mean? Is he? What?
He gets $10K for that.
What exact? I mean, at least he gets $10K.
Maybe
for that.
20.
Let's see. Yeah, it's Paul White. Here we go.
I love Paul White.
Rocky's defending himself.
Did you know him back in the day, Dan?
Oh, I know him.
Oh, you know him. Okay.
I know Paul. I've traveled with him. I went to Super Bowl with him. I did the Country Music Awards with him.
Does he still live in town?
He not full time.
Okay.
He's got the biggest hands. He used to smoke cigarettes, and it would look like a toothpick in his hand when he would smoke a cigarette.
It's funny that a guy like that would smoke. A massive dude like that who wrestles. When I worked at Burger King back in the day when I was 19, he might have lived out there in Lutz, but he came through the drive-thru and everybody's like, oh my God. And by everybody, I mean me. I was like, that's the Big Show, and had him sign, I don't know, some piece of fax paper or whatever I could do. But he was a super nice guy. Like, I just remember he was super nice. So,
but he's a real 7 foot.
Oh yeah, no, he's
6'11" and a half all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not like a 6'9" guy. They just say, oh, he's 7 feet tall. He was a massive human being.
But he's 400 pounds, isn't he?
Yeah, he was close to that. I remember, like, he and we were in tuxedos. We went to the Country Music Awards, and he split the pants of his tuxedo.
Was he cutting a rug?
No, he wasn't cutting the rug. We were just sitting there in the audience,
just being a giant.
And he got so mad. And the only thing worse than a giant's an angry giant. And we had to leave.
Like the pants were totally ripped. There wasn't
right up the butt. Right up. I mean, just split right up the butt.
Man,
and he was out.
I wonder if he carries extra clothes now because of that event. I don't know. I mean, or maybe he just gets stuff that fits him properly. But I feel like when you're that big, there's always a chance that you could absolutely tear something.
Well, everything's bespoke. I mean, no one you don't buy off the rack when you're 7 feet tall.
All right, so here is you mentioned Jameis Winston earlier in the show, Lummy. I think you meant, or maybe Dan did. Somebody asked about bringing Jameis Winston back. Jameis is starting for the Giants right now.
This was quite impressive.
This was Dan. Have you seen this?
I heard about it, haven't seen it.
Okay.
Can't wait to see it.
This you guys will watch Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston always entertaining. He has been embraced by all NFL fans now just for being the character that he is. We feel like we've known him for a long time because of the FSU and Buccaneers, and we watched him grow up. But here's Jameis starting for the Giants on yesterday. They did choke the game. A Jameis Winston touchdown catch. Holy hell, man. Dan,
and it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy throw.
No, there's no like sudden movements or anything like that. Like, it's just watch. Well, I feel like a Bubba when I'm breaking down like Warsaw High Tape right here. Look, I mean, he just
awesome. I'm happy. That's a fun play.
That was nice. They had they hung in there for a little bit yesterday until they eventually choked the game away.
Sorry, it's his pregame. I didn't know if you saw his pregame speech. Jameis is known for his pregame speeches, and
no, hold on.
He didn't eat the W on this one.
Hold on, here we go. Thank you, buddy. This is a good one.
Let's get it! Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. Hey. We outside, but we inside. Come on. We outside, but we inside. Come on. I want everybody
to go outside of their boundaries and do whatever it takes to pull a win. Come on, huh? We gotta be desperate for greatness. Yeah. Desperate for greatness. How bad do we want it? Let's find out. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get it. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
We outside, but we inside.
Are you fired up, Dan?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When the backup suddenly gets to drive the car, I mean, how much do these players listen to him when he's like doing the cheer? You know what I mean? It's not like this is the quarterback. This isn't like
it's not Jackson Dart, like their starter kind of thing.
It's not Mahomes, like who's been leading the team for 8 years, cheering them on. This is a guy that was sitting on the bench 2 weeks ago.
You got Russell Wilson right there with him.
You know what it is, Dan, is that. And for Jameis, I don't know how other guys, respond. And maybe some people think Jameis is kind of a character. Maybe it's hard to take him seriously. But they said that, like, when they've shown Jameis when Russell Wilson was a starter this year, they've shown Jameis, like, on the sideline praying with Russell, like, during the game and things like that. So I feel like Jameis has kind of, once you're a starting quarterback, I feel like it's kind of ingrained in you to be a leader. So I feel like he's trying to be a leader.
He participates actively when he's not starting.
Yeah.
As opposed to like Shedeur Sanders, who has to they make him like tie the kicker's shoes when he's not playing.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like because they have a rookie quarterback and, it's Russell Wilson's there and he got benched, I just feel like, Jameis has, it sounds weird, but he, has wisdom to impart on maybe some of the younger players.
He's a veteran. He's got leadership. He's entertaining. He's charismatic.
But when you're talking about we outside but we inside, and these guys are saying yes after. Now, I'm saying I don't know if this would get me fired up, Dan. I might just go, all right, Jameis swung and missed with this one, but we still love the guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he said.
He said we outside. Here we go.
But what does it mean?
Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out.
Insight.
We outside, but we inside. Come on. We outside, but we inside. Come on.
Okay, so I don't know what they're saying. They're going, what are they saying?
We're outside, but we're inside. And then what's the reply?
Come along.
Is it come along? Is that what they say? Is it a football thing?
I don't know.
Come on.
Are they in Dallas with the outside inside?
Oh, no, they were. No,
Detroit.
Yeah, but
one of them stadiums.
Detroit's closed.
No,
I think he meant.
Sunroof? I mean, I don't understand.
Wait, hold on. I think there's rail. Well, hold on. Maybe he clears it up at the end.
Outside of their boundaries and do whatever it takes to pull a win. Come on, huh? We gotta be desperate for greatness. Yeah. Desperate for greatness.
What's the record?
How bad do we want it?
3.
Let's find out. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get it. Family on 3.
That for greatness, like for greatness, like in your draft ranking.
Well, I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, they've fired their head coach. They've had Russell Wilson was their QB, and Jackson Dart. Now he's having concussion issues.
Well, hopefully they can get Todd Bowles next year.
I mean, I know that you guys want, or no, Dan, you want Todd Bowles gone, don't you? You think they should have an offensive coach?
He's a nice guy. I don't think that he's the right fit for Tampa. I think Tampa requires a more charismatic coach.
Who would that be? Like who?
I don't. They had the best coach of all time, and they got rid of him.
Gruden?
Yeah.
There's no way he would come. They would bring him back, right? That'd be too. That'd be too dicey of a situation. I mean, it makes sense for Gruden to go to Florida or LSU, but to go right back to being the Bucs head coach, that seems a little dicey. Although he loves Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he does. It's a little sketch, but
is it the Glazers? Is that what it is?
I don't think they had a problem with him. No,
they did take him off the Ring of Honor. But.
Well, everyone did. They all piled on. And everyone's backed off on that too.
Oh yeah,
it's amazing how people overreact.
He's back there.
They put him back in the statue too.
Yeah, the statue's there.
They rebuilt the statue.
Yeah. He's he's good. I mean, I think they're just figuring out if Lane Kiffin's going to leave and if Lane Kiffin's going to go to Florida or LSU, and then I don't know. John Gruden's probably going to. I would assume get one of those jobs, don't you think, Lummy? No?
Yeah, I mean, that Ole Miss job will be wide open.
That's okay. So
if Lane does go, I mean, that Ole Miss job's ready to go.
Is UNC going to change their coach, or are they going to give him another year?
Who, Bill?
Yeah.
I think Bill's there.
Oh, did you? Oh, man, there was...
Didn't Duke beat them?
Yes, Duke beat them.
Duke never beats Carolina.
Duke beat Carolina, I think, by a touchdown.
Didn't they do like a fake field goal or a fake punt?
Yeah,
I think they did something at the end. They got him close to a first down, and then a touchdown.
Did you see the fake? Did you see the fake field goal that UCLA tried?
Yeah, that was pretty pathetic.
Oh, you did? Okay, I wasn't sure if Dan saw it at all.
I did not.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me. Would you be able
I'll
to
get that one.
Send me the UCLA deal? Okay, so let's see. That was Jameis. We got we covered the Diddy stuff.
The LA coach used to be an assistant coach under Gruden. He was their wide receivers coach under Gruden.
Sean McVay.
Yeah.
No, he's I was talking to Lummy about him this morning. I mean, he's built quite a program with the Rams. So I mean, they've been, even when they were shedding, even after they won the Super Bowl and they were getting rid of guys like Jalen Ramsey and everything like that, and Aaron Donald retired, like they still were competitive and they're still able to turn late round draft picks into gems. And yeah, the guy's an absolute hell of a coach. I think maybe we don't focus on him as much because they're out west, but I think you guys saw last night why they're talking about Matt Stafford for MVP and why the Rams could go to the Super Bowl. Man, they are fully legit up and down.
They did everything they wanted to do against the Bucs. The Bucs couldn't have had no answers for them. Zero.
This is the UCLA. These kids were getting clowned.
I don't blame them either.
Yeah, you don't blame them for getting clowned, or
yeah.
This
between 40 and
It's
49
pathetic.
yards. Oh, it's a fake. They get it back to him, or they tried to. Scooped up by McLaughlin, and here he goes. Their leading tackler puts 6 on the board.
This was like a blind toss.
Wait, can I ask you a dumb question?
Yeah.
Is there really only like 6,000 people at the game?
Is
that the game like this? Like the upper seats are blanked out because there's no one there.
They're bad. I mean, they're bad. I think they have 2. You could their record's getting covered up because of this, but
Oh, it's a fake. They get it back to him.
I mean, that's actually a pretty good crowd for UCLA.
is that surprising to you, Dan, that there's only for
It's California. They don't have they don't really sell out too well out there.
Really?
Cal, UCLA.
They don't do well in the attendance. They have 2 professional teams, but they can't field a crowd for a UCLA game.
How does USC draw? I feel like USC's probably got to draw pretty well.
Well, they're a real football team.
They had they played Oregon, so that game was full from over the weekend. Are the new rankings out, Lum?
Well, not the college ones. They have that big, I think it's Tuesday.
Yeah,
they come out or Monday or whatever it is. I think or Tuesday.
Do we know who did well? Who did better between Walker and Gene for the picks this week?
I think Gene got 1 or 2 on them. I don't have it exactly in front of me.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
I counted up because I wasn't sure if you were going to go over it or not.
I mean, we don't have to. I know that Gene. There was a listener that made the picks for Gene this week. I think he paid Gene $25 or $50 to make the pick. So if Gene did go 1 or 2 up on Walker, I mean that means he's making his run. I mean, he threatened Walker. He said, "Hey, little guy, I'm coming for you." So
I'm bringing people are going to pay. I'm going to be bringing them in because Gene realized that he wasn't going to be able to beat Walker.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Gene's. He said that there was a black lady on YouTube that he was getting advice from. He just said I was like, who is it, Gene? Because I wanted to try to get her on the show. He's like, I don't know, it's just some lady, and she really knows her stuff. And so then I asked him when he came in on Friday. I said, hey, did you watch the black lady? And he said, no, I took this up another level. Like, I got people paying me now to make the picks. And so not only if they're paying him and making good picks, it's a win-win-win for Lasker. Lummy, did you tell me that it's Tuttle's birthday?
Yes, it is.
We should probably wish him a happy birthday, right?
Of course.
Like an on-the-air happy birthday?
Yes.
Should I sing happy birthday in Hebrew to him?
I think that would be absolutely
Would that be
amazing.
nice?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that for him next. We'll get him on the phone.
Perfect.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
If you want 24/7 on-demand Bubba and the crew, go to BubbaArmyHQ.com. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be back after this.
Oh, okay. Where's my... Oh, here's my stuff. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Your shaker's can.
I had to run here. Who's here? Someone coming in? Seahawks, Tennessee, 2-4.
was chasing a guy that's got a radical. And, you know, before my best time was like a 15-1 or whatever, I had like 6 15s and 3 14s chasing this dude. Hey guys.
What's up, Jay?
Been laughing all morning.
To this show?
Yeah.
What do you think he's listening to Bobby Bones?
This is a serious show, Jay.
I was listening to repeats of Brian.
This is serious business over here. When are you going to? When are you getting out of town?
I'm here.
Are you not going to Costa Rica?
No, not going to Costa Rica. My son surprised my wife on Thursday. Didn't tell her he was coming home. So Trey's home. Yeah, it's awesome. It's so nice to have him home. He was so unhomesick, Seth, that he never came home this whole semester.
Really?
Yes. Which for me, I mean, as a father, proud that he wasn't homesick. He wasn't, a little crybaby wanting to come home like a bitch. But for his mother, it was traumatic for her not to see him for 3 months. She saw him every day for 18 years.
You need anything, Seth?
No, I'm good. Thank
You know
you.
what's better, Dan, about being a parent right now is he actually checks in with me pretty regularly, like text or call. So I probably talk to him 5 days a week.
That's good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No quit, Cowboys great.
Thanks, Berto.
Oh shit, Birdo, $100. Damn.
Air horn.
Damn. Dang.
Oh god. That's
Sorry,
scary.
I'm sorry. I had to do
It's all
something.
right. It
I'm
still gets me
sorry.
every time.
I didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to forget. I don't think I hit the horn last time I was here, so.
Is there any kind of like strange sense of satisfaction by hitting it too?
No.
Scare the shit out of us.
No, I don't know. I don't like it at all.
No.
No.
Not even.
No.
I'm sure would love. You ever push it then?
I don't want to startle or jolt anybody. I want everybody to just be calm, you know? Yeah, Bubba and Angus got tore up last night. Where's that video Lummy sent me? I feel like Bubba. Lummy.
He's not in here.
I know. That video was on our back end, I believe.
What's up, Snizuki? Glad you could smell me from there.
Good
morning.
Could you just send me can you send that dancing video again from Bubba's wedding or from the Bubba's wedding?
How's everybody doing?
Every time you send something, I have to close your chat to get the content to pop up.
I got you.
So I
It's
keep.
been painful to watch. I feel so bad. I was so injured. I mean, I didn't know that's what kept him out all this season was left shoulder. He's had chronic left shoulder problem. Bigger. I know, but that's the problem that's kept him out. He said he's had really bad shoulder injuries for his career. I didn't know that.
Dan said he was a pussy.
I said it was pussy.
No, I think Dan actually likes him.
I'm just kidding.
But that's not beyond Dan, the past quarterbacks with the Bucks.
I mean, he's a big fan of Teddy Bridgewater.
Bucky Irving's a pussy.
Bucky Irving's a pussy.
Every homeowner deserves a roofer who puts people first. 4th Gen Roofing provides roof repair, maintenance, and installation services throughout the greater Tampa Bay area of Florida with a commitment to personal service, expert craftsmanship, and the experience only years in the field can bring. Our team focuses on real solutions, personal service, and strong roofs that last. More information, go to 4thgenroofing.com or check their Facebook page at 4th Gen Roofing.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show, listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, all at the Bubba Army, now returns.
Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Bubba the Love Sponge is out today. He was partying too hard with Glowbug and Angus at Glowbug's wedding last night. If you don't believe me, I have proof that he was there. Jay Diaco is in the studio. Jay, I just want to let you know that we were talking about Thanksgiving and getting out of town and, doing it here. Matroni went on a cruise. I know another family that went on a cruise. And then Dan said that you go to Costa Rica every single year and that you escape.
I did for 15 years straight, and then when my kid got in high school, it got very difficult, so I haven't done it for probably the last 3 or 4 years, so I'm just not able to do it this year.
Does it, and be honest, we're all friends here, does Thanksgiving and around the family and all that, does it kind of take a toll on you?
100%. In the old days, it used to more, but not really so much anymore.
But it was
good.
It was enough to where you were comfortable leaving and going to Costa Rica every single year to make sure that you didn't have to put yourself in that mix.
100%.
Okay. And you miss that at all, or you're good? You're still good just being around everybody?
No, I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but I like seeing everyone come back from college and like seeing all the kids. They're all becoming young adults, and so it's different. It's not as hectic when everyone doesn't have little kids running around and you have multiple generations of family and in-laws, and our holidays used to be 30, 35 people at times when you'd have everyone's in-laws around. I mean,
Jay's like the old prison guy that finds God. So he's like but before he didn't give two rats' asses about God, and so Jay's now like that with family.
He loves his family now.
The family, a familia, mi familia. Because until 5 years ago, Jay missed literally 90% of every family function. He was the best at it. He'd come up with an excuse from, oh God, the glow bugs are mating this week, so I can't, can't come in.
So Uncle Eric $20 and Captain Creamsicle $100.
Woo!
There's some truth to that.
So, Dan, so you don't feel the same way, Jay.
Berto Perez $100.
So Jay, thank you, Berto. So, Dan, you feel the opposite?
Opposite, 100% the opposite. It's gone the other way. I used to be like, I'm not missing anything for anything, and now I'm like, I'm on a cruise with Brian.
Now you get irritated when the kids come home from college,
like I'm ready to ask Tuttle if he wants to go on a cruise. Just you and me, Tuts.
Man,
we'll have canned meat, and it'll be a hell of a time.
Man, that would be some Thanksgiving. Dan and Tuttle on a cruise
great
together.
Content.
I know.
In the same cabin.
It ain't happening.
Yeah.
That's Mandami and Trump on a cruise together.
No.
They love each other, Dan. You could be the same.
I could see them going on a cruise together.
Yeah, me too.
You never could see yourself hanging out with Tuttle, Dan? It's okay if there's no. You don't have to say yes. It's okay.
Okay.
All right. Good. We'll go ahead and move on here. Here's the footage that Bubba took at the Glowbug wedding last night. Bubba's making fun of the people dancing, which is interesting. Tara's in this video. There is. Let's see.
Do you dance at weddings, Seth? I do not.
No. I was kind of talking about it. We were kind of talking about it earlier about we brought up cutting a rug. How people say cutting a rug, and nobody really knows what it means at all. But there's not. I normally leave when people start dancing is like normally after dinner and cake, and that's when everybody kind of hits the dance floor. That's kind of when I leave. I kind of like to leave during the melee and all that stuff. Like just go up on the dance floor, bride and groom, adios. So I danced at my wedding because I was a little tipsy.
Right. And you have to. It's an obligatory dance.
Yeah, it was just, but it was like I can't really say I like to dance or I know how to dance. There's no way you dance at weddings, right?
100% no, I do not.
If I've even contemplated dancing now, it's my stereotype of people like Dr. Dan though, because I feel like
doing the worm.
Well, no, just like I thought he would dance. I thought he would dance, but now I'm going to say that Dr. Dan's probably just sitting there judging everybody.
Why would you think
What made you think that?
Why did you think he could dance? What made you think that he was a dancer?
I don't know. He just seems like that type of guy. He just seems like
a flamboyant dancing man.
No, like energetic.
Oh, thanks. Now I gotta be a fancy dancer.
Energetic. He said you were energetic. That's the new thing for gay.
Well, Dan used to strip in college. I mean, Dan was a dancer. He was, instead of the Chippendales, he was the Chippendukes because he was at Duke University.
They're paying me. They're paying me though.
Yeah, that's Dan. Every Chippendale gets paid. That doesn't make it any cooler.
But Dan, you're not looking to go out and dance on the weekends, right? I mean, that's not how you're looking to have fun.
No, that's not how
you used to do it for. If you're going to call me out about holidays, you used to do it for a bar tab. He would go out and he would wear like leopard skin bicycle shorts with a leopard skin bikini brief a leopard skin G-string, and he would go to the clubs.
And I would win.
Dan, It's still predicated with the sentence I just said about what you were wearing. So you're a winner in that context.
What did you win, Dan?
Oh, cruises, money.
Okay, all right. This is. I feel like you're like you were an OnlyFans lady.
Yeah.
Like,
He would have been.
OnlyFans
If
back then.
OnlyFans existed when Danny was in college, there would have been a Duke OnlyFans page dedicated to
I've
Dan.
been like the #1 guy on OnlyFans.
You would have never been a doctor, Dan.
No,
if you saw that money coming in, I mean, you would have dropped out right away.
Exactly.
Oh man,
Bought Bitcoin.
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry. If only OnlyFans was around back when Dan was wearing his thong tennis shorts all around town. All right, here's the footage from the wedding that
White
Bubba
people that can't dance. That's what weddings are.
He sounds a little buzzed.
Yeah, and look, these guys they're just having a little fun, Yeah. And there's Bubba,
That's what weddings are.
all the love that's in the room, and Bubba's just sucking it up with his critiquing of the dancing.
Look at the dancing.
Look at the guy with the long hair.
The guy
He
is
looks like he's
dancing
having
like
fun.
Elaine.
It's not ideal dancing, but
It's hilarious.
It's Lil Wilbur. It's Afterbirth.
Yeah,
he's moving and grooving, man. Like
He's actually the only guy that's calmly dancing. Everyone else is over dancing.
Oh, here it goes.
The whole point's not to over dance.
That's not overdoing it either.
No, that's not over dancing.
Well, this song is just really there's no
cool way to dance as a man to this song.
There's not.
I like to dance to pedophile songs.
Is this a Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it a Jackson 5 or Michael Jackson?
Same thing.
Okay.
No, I think it's one of Michael Jackson's first ones.
So there's the wedding. So I had no idea that this was where Bubba was until he sent us all these videos last night, and I didn't watch them at all. But Lemmy told me this morning
there's some good one.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
like they're gonna get there.
Oh wait, hold on.
They're gonna get down here.
Hold on, let me get something.
It looks
here.
like the sprinklers coming out.
Let's see what this fella does right here.
Oh, look at that.
That's 80s dancing.
Yes.
Right there.
There's no way. There's no proper way to get low as a white man. I mean,
get low at the wedding.
Getting low is for chicks, man. Like getting low is not for guys.
The guy with the ponytail got pretty low over there.
Who did?
The guy with the ponytail.
Did he?
Yeah.
Was it Angus? Okay. I don't know.
Angus doesn't have a ponytail.
Angus doesn't have a ponytail.
He's salt of the earth.
All right, hold on. There's something I wanted to show you guys. This was. Did you guys?
Wait, Jay, what did you think about the ride along with Beyonce?
I agree with what you said.
Okay.
And it's no Formula One car because a Formula One car would probably make her vomit in her mouth.
She couldn't fit in a Formula One car. She's bigger than the distance between the two wheels.
Were you worried about her cleavage catching on fire, Jay, or did you not?
I think there was a distinct possibility that a spark could get in there and there could be a combustion.
I'm sure when she goes shooting, which she's probably never done, bullets get stuck in there too.
Oh my God, who knows? Who knows what's in
Hot
there?
shells.
Hot shells.
Put your garage door opener. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can put under there. All right, so I saw this came out. Was it on,
Captain Caveman?
Might have been on Friday. So this is Jake Paul, and he had a fight, and then that fight got canceled. And
You're not allowed to say these fights are fake, right? We can't say that.
No,
he'll sue you.
Yeah.
I think so. So now he's fighting this man named Anthony Joshua. Now, I'm not going to act like I know anything about boxing, but I know that this guy is massive.
Wow.
And I just want to know, you guys obviously know way more about boxing. Just tell me how you think this fight's going to play out.
Let me see. It's going to play out with Jake Paul winning. Because he always wins, no matter whether or not he's a better boxer or not. And I still think that my whole childhood was spent idolizing the fury of Mike Tyson, and it ruined it. This is as bad for boxing as anything could be. What Jake Paul's done to boxing over the last 8 years, it's been a mockery of the sport. It's pathetic.
You don't think that he's
a bitch.
Who? Now, I didn't know what Jake Paul's ultimate goal is. I guess it's to be the world champion in boxing, and
he's the world's clown of boxing.
But Dan, who else could have brought any eyes onto boxing like he's done right now? And you don't feel like you don't feel like he truly wants to be a serious boxer?
No, he's a clown. Everyone he's boxed has been either over the hill or nobody, and they all sit on their hands when he boxes them. They don't do anything. They just sit there and like, okay, let's just beat me up a few times so I can make my couple $1 million. It's pathetic. It's the worst exhibition of sport that I've seen in professional sports in the last 5 years is what Jake Paul's done in professional boxing. He's made a mockery of the sport. It's now WWE. And why fight the Riz? Bitch.
Now,
this little pussy bitch.
Again, I don't know anything about boxing, but what they're saying is that Jake Paul's saying this is the fight that you guys wanted me to take. They're saying that this is a legit opponent for him. I mean, just from the guy's size. I mean, I don't. How do you?
Yeah, but with a couple $1 million, he too will become a paralyzed jellyfish like Tyson and everyone else who fights Jake Paul. Everyone just sells their soul to the devil so they can get the payday from Jake Paul. It's pathetic.
It's all.
What do you really think, Dan?
I love Dan's passion. Dan, so it's all predetermined?
Yes.
Okay.
In your opinion?
In my opinion, it's predetermined. In my opinion, it's been a mockery of the sport.
What else? What would be going on with the sport if Jake Paul wasn't doing these fights at all? Don't you feel like it would be completely left in the dust by UFC and everything else?
Yeah.
Slap fighting, pillow fighting, all these other sports that are coming on right now.
If there was a charismatic heavyweight that could handle themselves like Mike Tyson or somebody, then it would be great for the sport. There's not. We haven't had like a real superstar gold medalist from America that's been from the United States that's really been charismatic that you want to go watch. That's the problem.
Tyson had him lined up in his radar for a knockout punch 2 or 3 times in that fight and stopped. He stopped his arm from moving. It's a joke.
So you think that he's going to take down Anthony Joshua without a problem?
He takes down everybody, everyone. You might as well. He might, like I said, he might as well fight the Rizzler because the Rizzler's got as much of a chance as this giant black man does.
I said that there was going to be zero intrigue with Jake Paul fights after Mike Tyson because I felt like he kind of maxed out with Tyson, but now because of this man is so much larger than Jake Paul, I feel like that's bringing some intrigue back into it. Now I know Dan doesn't feel that way. Jay, do you feel like in your opinion that you agree with Dan?
In a much calmer manner. I agree with them in the sense that I think this has diminished the sport. I think that it's become more of a production than it is about an actual, a battle among the best and brightest fighters. I don't think that he's ever fought anybody who was really in their prime when they were, a threat. Like Mike Tyson in his prime, he destroyed people in the first round so many times, and it was a whole different thing to have a 50-plus Mike Tyson.
20 years from now, Mike Tyson would have still knocked him out. 20 years from now.
I think his first comeback when he was 40, he would have destroyed. I went to one, and I felt like that guy had a chance to hit him and beat him here.
Is it hard to believe that Jake Paul could be good? Could be a very good boxer?
I think if he'd started when he was a kid, he probably could. But a guy that's been boxing for 6 years, because he's been doing it for a while now, but a guy that's been boxing for 6 years versus a kid that's been boxing for 16 years or 20 years and they're 25, 26 years old, it's a whole different thing.
I also just feel like with the resources that Jake Paul has, because he has so much money, I feel like that can help him, possibly make up for a lack of experience of, not fighting since he was a kid. But I don't know. I
think he's a physical specimen. I think his probably punches extremely hard. I think he trains very hard. And there's an entertaining element to it. I think a lot of people just want to be entertained and they don't care if it's real or not.
Chop it up, Spice, $20. Now, Jake Paul has lost before, correct?
Yes.
He lost to a legitimate boxer.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
I believe it was Floyd Mayweather.
No.
No, I think his brother did the exhibition.
Tommy Fury.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
And he was a real boxer.
Is Fury or one of the Fury brothers still the champion? Because no. Okay.
He was at the end of his tour.
Tyson Fury, I think is who you're thinking of. But Tommy Fury, who I think is the same height and everything. I think he looks like he got the win.
I just feel like, and look, I am
towards the end of his career. I think
I can be completely naive on this one, and I'm okay with it. I just feel like Jake Paul really wants to prove that he's a legitimate boxer, and he hasn't necessarily done that. And have things been discussed? I'm not sure, but I feel like that. Whether we like it or not, I don't feel like these fights are going to stop at all. And I feel like he'll finally get into one, whether it's legitimate boxing or not. But I think he'll finally make his way into a real name in the sport sooner or later. I don't know how that happens. I don't know, but I feel like he won't give up until he's recognized as like a champion, a legitimate boxing champion.
What would do that for you? What kind of event? Who would he have to beat? I mean, you know what I mean? It's
Okay,
like he'd have to,
the-
20-0
The
is
current
what.
champion is he would have to beat. The chat told me to look up Anthony Joshua's net worth, and it looks like his net worth is around $195 million.
What the hell? Really?
So if he's
Gotta
looking for a
respect
quick
that.
payday, then I mean he's got $195 million. So
Anthony
maybe,
Johnson has $195 million from doing what?
boxing and endorsements. It looks like he's big over in.
Oh, he's from England, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, across the pond.
And that's brilliant.
Are those
Bring in Europe.
But maybe are we talking about that he's worth 145 million pounds though, or is it million? Because it could
Pounds would make it more by about 30%.
Oh, would it? Okay,
yeah.
see, Jay knows the conversion rates over there. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I like to assume that. So Chad told us that. So what does that mean? That means that he's not gonna lay down. Or is that what we're taking from that?
Well, I think
Lummy?
that's what they were trying to say because I think Dr. Dan was saying he's going to go in and get his $2 million his payday and lay down. Maybe because this guy, has a lot of money, and he's not. I think this guy's 35. That maybe this fight will actually be legit.
And that's what Jake Paul's saying. I mean, that's what Jake Paul said. If Jake Paul wins this, are we still saying that this was all set up?
Of course.
Okay, I just want to keep asking. I just want to know. All right,
Watch the fight. You can tell.
I'm not. I
You can
can't.
tell, but you can tell in a fight. You could tell that Tyson didn't try.
I could tell that something happened where he slowed down right after the first. Was it the first round or there was something?
And he starts
so-
biting the glove like he was biting a pillow. I mean, that just showed you what was happening. He was getting it.
This is from you guys will like this. This is from I think like the Philly Morning News, and I think they went to an elementary school. I don't know on Friday.
Oh my god!
And this is how Eagles kids at school were getting ready for the Cowboys game. Hold on, here we go.
Oh, they're being cute about it. Oh, there we go.
What do you?
All right.
Are you guys cool with that? Is that
Punching bags with the faces of the opposing team on it.
Well, that guy's going after Dak.
I don't know how I feel about this.
These people are insane, man.
They ripped off the paper. Oh my god.
I wonder if the Cowboys watched us to get pumped up yesterday. Oh no, George Pickens.
Eagles fans are a little different than other fans, though. You see, they train them early.
They are. I mean, that's
If they didn't have the gloves on, they'd be giving the bird to all the players.
I mean, that's I mean, God, that's like.
I mean, it's a good way to get your kids exercise.
I was gonna say.
Good way to promote violence.
I feel like these kids are like one grade away from like running. Look at that kid. I feel like they're one like grade away from running cockfighting rings or something like that. I mean, this is some real serious stuff here. Yeah. So Philly lost yesterday. They choked a big one away to the Giants,
Yeah, they did.
or I'm sorry, to the Cowboys. So I still thought that this was funny either way, but. Holy hell, you're right. Lummy, anything from football this weekend that was notable for you? Anything that you wanted to mention? I'm not. I don't think I've brought up. I don't think I brought up the Bears at all, which is totally fine. I just wanted to.
I'm surprised. I mean, they played well.
Yeah, no, it was. Listen, it was the Steelers. It's everybody says they haven't beat anybody, but. I mean, you can only beat who they put in front of you. So I'm enjoying the ride right now. The Bucs are kind of not doing great, but are you doing okay, Lummy? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, no, I'm doing good. USF, unfortunately, has about 1% chance of making the playoffs, so it's a disappointing year on that. I've watched a lot of college football. I'm going to be disappointed if Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss. That would really, for some reason, I just.
But they said that LSU was preparing a $90 million offer.
Yeah, but how much? I mean, yeah, that's it. I understand you want to get paid, but Ole Miss can probably, $90 million, $25 million for his players. I think they said, but realistically, Ole Miss will come at 67. But I mean,
it's not. I know.
What's the point?
I know what you're saying. You're saying what's the difference between 70 and 90 million?
Yeah,
I think there's a lot.
There is.
I think even.
But you also have to understand this. But you have to understand this. But if you look at Lane Kiffin, he bounces around, and then when he pretty much, I think it was after the USC job or something like that, he got fired, and no one wanted him. And then obviously Saban brought him back for Alabama, and then the only team that hired him was FAU, and it was kind of like, okay, Lane Kiffin's, no one wants to deal with him. And then Ole Miss came out, and put their manhood on the line, took him in. That Lane would have a little bit more.
Are you going to say loyalty?
Yeah. But I guess that I thought maybe Lane learned and grew up and had a little more loyalty, but it looks like no.
And he's had a mixed career. And so he's finally at a place where he's successful and doing well with a fat contract. He should stay put.
Exactly. Even if he fall, I feel like an Ole Miss, even if he has a couple bad years, that Ole Miss would stick with him. But him jumping to an LSU or Florida, he's gonna have to prove it. But it is what it is. It just makes me
with coaching. With coaching, though, I feel like
Colorado job.
Oh God, man, Dion is poor Dion's getting crushed for his Colorado coaching right now. I was gonna say, as a coach, I feel like you maybe have maybe one, maybe two opportunities to get a massive deal. And although Lane Kiffin is well taken care of from all his time in coaching, and he will be from the time he retires as a coach, to get that guaranteed payday, which we know college football is. I feel like that might be hard to pass up. I feel like it might be hard to pass up that extra 20 or 30 million. It might be hard to pass up that extra few million that you can use for NIL. I feel like those are deciding factors. Because if not, then everybody would just stay where they were, because the thought of an extra 10, 20 million wouldn't be that enticing. But I think it is. I think that's what gets people to finally leave their university and to look like they're not loyal.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where I guess I'm still thinking it's 10, 15 years ago with the different coaches, or even 20 years ago, where you have those legacy coaches like Bobby Bowden and guys like that. Around.
No, those days are long gone, because they'll fire you and they'll just pay you out, Lummy. So, By the way, did you guys see Brian Kelly? I didn't know Brian Kelly's son played for LSU. Yeah, and they fired him. So on senior day. He had to come out by himself.
Yeah.
Do you know, Dan, you went to LSU, didn't you?
I did my general surgery residency.
Yeah, did you know? I don't know if you guys knew that, but they wouldn't let Brian Kelly walk his son out for senior day.
What?
Yeah.
Dick move.
So he wrote a BK on his shirt.
He wrote free BK.
Yeah.
They said that he was acting like his dad just went to jail, even though he's about to settle on like a $55 million buyout.
Yeah.
They said he acted like he got locked up, but he tweeted that the new regime or whatever was not okay with him walking his son out for senior day,
which is absolutely crazy. I just sent you his.
The walkout?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's more to this story, man, or if this is if that's really just what it was. All right, let's see here.
So they didn't kick him off the team.
Let's see.
Kelly's son. This is Kenzel Kelly coming out pregame. Pay special attention to that T-shirt he's got underneath his jersey.
Go Tigers! Long live BK! Long, free my boy! Free my boy BK! You know who?
You ever call your dad your boy?
No.
That's a quick no. Nope.
My dad wouldn't have liked that very much.
Free my boy, but yeah. So they said it was a little dramatic, but yeah, the fact that LSU didn't let him. I hope they clear that up, because like I said, I for some reason don't know if I fully believe they wouldn't let a father walk out with his son, but maybe there's just too much turmoil from getting fired there. I have no idea. He looks unfazed though. This kid looks totally fine with everything. I don't know if I could have stayed at a program that my dad got fired from.
Yeah,
he won't be there next year.
That'd be a little tough.
Yeah, I think he's done. So what was he going to do? There was nowhere else to go. All right, this is we'll take a break. Coming back, I know it's Tuttle's birthday. I don't think he's not available anymore. He said he was only available till 9 o'clock. So wanted to
2
wish.
minutes.
I wanted to wish Tuttle a happy birthday. I wanted to sing to him in Hebrew. We'll see if we get a chance to do that when we come back.
If you love that segment, then check out BubbaArmyHQ.com and do a deep dive on past shows. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be right back.
How does Walker take the Bucks losses? Does he hate it?
Oh, he didn't see it because it was last night, so he doesn't even know.
But when he finds out, does he hate it? When they lose?
Yeah, he'll be like, It's weird. He was like upset with that. Yeah, because I guess Florida State's been pretty bad this year.
It's been tough being a Florida State Bucks fan because we started out good and it turned just so crappy quickly.
Yeah, but Florida State's been bad for 2 years now, so. And Walker's a lifetime. USF's been better.
Oh my God, that's so bad.
Well, I mean, it's better to watch even though the competition's not the same. But
I really hope that they fire him.
No, they're keeping him. They said they're bringing him back for next year.
Why?
You gotta give him his 4 years.
That's a mistake. They may be the worst years we've ever had.
They gotta get Gus, and they're also working on trying to get the quarterback see his 5th-year eligibility.
He had more losses in his last 2 years, 2 years, than we had in like 15 years.
Some were pretty close. Some were close. Gotta get the second year under Gus Manziel's offense. Get the guys in there. Maybe they can bring back their quarterback. Bring in some more talent for him.
I don't think so.
This year's gonna be a big year for him.
I mean, the thing is, you can't grow a team like the NFL because you've only got a 4-year window with these kids. It needs to be much quicker.
If you get 4
right
years.
With Portal, you're going to get lucky to
See,
get
that's
1
why
or 2.
but right now, if they can find that extra year under the quarterback.
Right.
I can't think of the name.
Castellanos?
Yeah, Castellanos. Then this year they know they could go out and find probably a stud.
I think the play calling sucks.
Well, that's Gus Manziel though, but everyone loves Gus Manziel.
I like him. I'm going with defense. Isn't Norvell still calling the defense, or does he have a defensive coordinator? That guy needs to be fired.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Last game was not anything. No, you know whose fault that was? Special teams.
Execution.
And it was not special teams coach's fault.
No, it's execution.
The one guy gets his hit on the helmet, which technically that's kind of coaching because they should have been yelling.
Should know better.
They get away from the players. Right. But then the guy, their best returner, he came up on it too quick and it hit him right up here to fumble back to back. When their defense stopped them twice to get the ball back. Stopped them pretty good.
But wasn't it a team we should?
Ain't got them 4th down on the third attempt.
We should have blown out, though? We should have been
No,
lower.
NC State's good, and their quarterback's good. NC State's a 500 level team, but they're good. But even after the 2 fucked up punts where they actually got the ball ready to score, then the third time they had it, FSU's defense had them to 4th down. With the Higgs field goal, they would have had a chance to at least, score a touchdown.
Yeah.
And instead, Louisville went for it on 4th down and got it. Got the touchdown. So
I didn't watch it on the offense. It's just been painful.
I watched it all. This year, I've been trying to watch like every game as I possibly can. I'm watching Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Thursday night games.
I mean, last night's game was painful.
Oh, it was horrible. It was absolutely atrocious.
In the win, few have been really hard to watch. Terrible.
Yeah, hopefully they turn around. Even though we got Arizona on Sunday, it's beatable. But
Home Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah,
that's cool. That'll be a great game.
Yeah, Sunday against the Eagles, I think it won. And then in December it's fucked up. Then we got one like Thursday, the 6th against the Falcons.
Oh, right, short week.
And then then it's like 2 weeks off.
Well, we need those weeks off. We are just beat up.
I think the next home game is like after that one, like end of December or beginning or.
It's got to be probably the middle. If it's a couple weeks
There's
off.
not one around Christmas. I know that. Is it? Yeah, you got the 11th on the Thursday.
December 7th, and it's.
Yeah, then after that, then
21.
you don't have one till January 2nd. So December 11th to like January 2nd for home games. And then the last home game.
This holiday season, give your home an upgrade that pays for itself. Morgan Exteriors installs energy-efficient windows that help make your home more comfortable and lowers energy bills year-round. Want extra protection from Mother Nature? Ask about our impact-rated options built for Florida homes. For a limited time, get 35% off your entire project. Don't wait. Visit MorganExteriorsInc.com today to schedule your free consultation and lock in your 35% off savings. Morgan Exteriors, making Florida homes stronger and more energy efficient for over 30 years.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all at the Bubba Army. Now returns.
Welcome back to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. My name is Seth. I am joined by Lummy, the executive producer, Macho Man, and Jay Diaco. Dan got the hell out of here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go. Wait, you? Oh, you switched. Okay, there you go. There you go, Jay.
I just said he sure did, didn't he? He was out with the quickness.
But you know what? It's okay because a lot of people I know this week aren't working, and Dan's going to do surgery, and he came in here obviously. So clearly he's still got a normal workload that he's doing this week. So
I do too.
Yeah, and not that there's nothing wrong with working. There's nothing wrong with not working. I used to have, I think, like the whole week off back in the day. When I would do radio like over at Cox, just because I had so much vacation, and I don't know, after a while I just get bored. I really have no issue working this week at all. So
unless you have a friend to play with, it's really kind of boring, right? Just to sit around the house. There's only so much that you could do where you're like, I'm bored out of my mind.
Yeah, it's more okay. During that in between that like New Year's and Christmas time when you're kind of home and there's not a whole lot going on. There at least there's football games. There's stuff to at least make you feel like it's okay that you're being home and you're not doing anything. But we are all going to be here. I'm not sure if Bubba's going to be here the rest of the week. I feel like this is kind of leading into him saying, you guys just go ahead and take care of the show without me. Lummy feels like, despite him possibly being hungover from the Glow Bug and Angus celebration last night, that he still will be with us for the rest of the week. Are you standing by that, Lummy?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Did you see... Do you know? Is it Diego Pavia?
Yeah, from Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. Yeah.
His mom had they did something with Theo Vaughn too.
Yeah, I'll pull it up right here. So he's are you already saying cheese?
Yeah.
He's a quarterback for Vanderbilt. He's having
good quarterback.
Great, having a great season.
He's like a little Baker.
He is. Yeah, I don't think they're saying he does. I don't know if he's going to go to the pros or not, but. His mom is a good looking woman, and I'm not sure how it happened, but did he end up asking out Diego's mom or something?
Yeah, they went on a date or something like that.
They might have gone on a date. So here she is, and I was watching this game. Here she is at the game on Saturday. I don't know what the proper behavior for a mom is that's trying to get her kid to win the Heisman, but. She's a good-looking lady, so they showed her about more than Taylor Swift.
Oh boy,
what is
that? Is that a no boy? Is that a
oh boy?
That's a no boy right there. So just everybody's talking about how she, it's one of those things where she's trying to make it about herself and all those other things. But there is a picture. Here it is. There's the picture of her with Theo Vaughn from Senior Day. So I don't know I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Short skirt and boots that are past her knees?
That's Senior Day.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, Trey would love that.
That's what was dancing.
Let me tell you, man.
Is that?
Oh boy.
What do you think, man? Is that? Is that just hot mom behavior, Jay?
No, it's not.
Is that a little too much?
It's a little thirsty, isn't it?
She's a single mother, raising her son who's now in the spotlight. She wants to get hers.
How old?
She's getting it.
He's 24.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's got to be what, like 48?
I don't even know. I don't think she's that old. I don't know. I was just looking at her. I don't feel like she can be much older than 40, but that means that she would have had him at 16. But clearly, just from the video that we've seen, and she might just be having a good time, but it does look like that she's putting it out there.
She's thirsty.
I think it's a little thirsty.
I'm not mad at her at all.
No, I'm not mad at her at all. I think it's something funny to look at, but I would just think about like if that was my wife or my mom. Like if I were the Heisman Trophy candidate would I want my mother doing that to put, the spotlight on me? Because isn't it voted on by like the media and the press? They may say, maybe not him.
They might like her though. They might like her though, Jay.
Maybe not him.
They might go, oh wow, this we like this mom right here.
Yeah,
this,
we can see the Heisman Trophy Award, what it'll be like with her there.
Yeah, we gotta get.
Can you imagine if he wins? What she'll be doing?
Right.
We could have. This is just real, and I'll take the fall for it. This is just real perverse behavior by me, but more importantly by ESPN. They honestly were showing her every time her son completed a pass, and I think he threw for 500 yards, so it was a lot, and they got everybody going for her, and now with Vanderbilt doing well, I think she's going to continue to be in the spotlight a little bit, crossover more into mainstream, and they've made us thirsty for college kids' moms. That's how they've locked us in. The sport and the competition isn't enough now. Now they have to lure us in with it. Wasn't with the sideline reporters. Now they're luring us in with the MILFs. And
Stacey's mom has got it going on, I guess.
That's what's happening, and as much as I want to be above it all, Jay, I can't. Look at this. I saw the story and I go, I got to send this. There's really not even a story. All they're doing is showing a mom that's dressing, a little bit.
It's hard to take your eyes away from it, though. I got to admit, is that a tiara she's wearing as well?
Yeah, she's like.
Did they make tiara for grown-ups?
It's like it's not just like she's sitting there. I mean, she's a party girl. I know Bubba would love her, so
there's no doubt. I think he would find her attractive.
Why would he not?
For sure.
Why would he not like her? He's I think he's mentioned, Dion's ex-wife Pilar before.
I sent you another one from a game with her in like a little cowboy hat because obviously
little perv, you little rascal,
I'm gonna give her a different angle.
Let's see it.
Yeah,
hold on. That's not delightful right there. Okay, that was what we just saw.
That one,
That's
That's a mom.
What are you? Are you trying to?
I'm trying to figure out her age, and that's what's coming up. I mean,
they should have just shown this.
Well, if he's 24, she's at least 44, and so how far past 20 did she have him? Like you said, 24, make her 48. She's probably 50 or younger.
You think?
I think she's like probably in her.
I would say the
40s.
youngest she could probably be, unless she had as a teen mom, would be 20 years plus 24, 44.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot figure it out. But thank you, college football, now for pulling us in with the moms. I wanted to say thank you to Macho Man for not only getting us on the air today and taking care of everything, but I love the positivity of everybody around here. Like Macho put up a note that everything was good and everything was upbeat. I mean, he could have been like, hey, you're putting the wrong buttons down, or do this or do that, but like he's been totally cool, and that's something that Bubba talks about a lot. When Bubba kind of says like this is the greatest lineup ever and everything like that, and people are like, oh yeah, not even close to what you guys what the show was back in the day. I just think that he means that there's just a lot of everybody kind of I don't want to say looks out for everybody, but no one's. What's the word that I'm looking for, Lummy? Like, it's just a normal working environment. There's no drama with anybody. No. Everybody comes in here to do their job. Like, everybody's, working towards the common goal. Everybody's, like, understanding, and that's it. And I don't know. It's just it's a good feeling most days.
Well, it's weird to explain when you have a business or when you're involved in a small group of people working together. When you have that unspoken tension, there's none of that. That doesn't exist here.
Right. And that's rare. Like, I feel like that's something that exists in, many businesses, many groups. It feels like there's always, an issue with somebody.
Right.
Or an issue with something. And, and I don't know. I just feel like we don't have that at all. And I appreciated Macho Man's note, despite the fact that I feel like the show is probably one of the worst ones that's ever been held on this network. God, I would have to ask Gene Lasker what he thinks about this show. I do appreciate the positive vibes from Macho Man. Lummy, were you able to figure out how old his mom is yet, or is this?
No, it's undisclosed.
Is this information not on the internet anywhere?
Shocking.
It doesn't look like it's anywhere on the internet.
And this is something that's been going on. It seems like a lot more. Jamar Chase I believe Jamar Chase got suspended for it.
Yes, he did.
I saw this happen in college football maybe once or twice this past weekend.
Colorado State, Boise State.
Yeah, there's really no sense in pulling videos because if you've seen one guy, get spat upon, then you've seen it all. But what is that now that it's happening? It seems like it's happening a lot more in football. Do you think guys are getting caught now because we have cameras on all these guys? Do you feel like it's something guys feel like they can get away with because you're not putting your hands on anybody? I would never even think to possibly spit on somebody. That's not anything that would come into my head.
Yeah.
What's and I know it's assault, Jay, or battery or something like that.
Yeah.
What is it that is driving people to do this? And is that just behavior you get when you're in just that mood where you want to crush somebody, or is that behavior that's just is that animalistic type stuff?
I think it's animalistic type stuff, and I mean that's like really crossing the line. If someone's going to spit on you, I mean that crosses the line on so many different levels. And I find that to probably be one of the most offensive things that you could do to somebody, spit in their face.
What was it that Lummy? What was it that Mike Tomlin said last week? Because it was Jalen Ramsey that Jamar Chase spit on, right?
Yeah, yes.
And I think they asked Mike Tomlin what he thought about it, and Mike Tomlin said, I think Mike Tomlin said something to the effect of that he's okay with whatever happens because once somebody spits on you, there's really no right way to handle things from there.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, he says if someone spits in your face, do what comes natural.
Mike Tomlin, that's the quote of the decade right there.
It's just disgusting, and it's happening in college football a lot, and it's happening in pro football. God, wasn't it the first game of the year, Lummy? Was it the Cowboys and Eagles with Jalen Carter spitting on Dak?
Yeah,
I think it's a lack of parenting, to be honest with you.
And then the Gator guy against USF, when the Gators had probably a chance to win the game, and he spit on the USF guy.
You think it's a parenting thing, Jay?
I do. I do. I just think that if my kid ever did that, I mean, at any point in their life, there would have been such enormous ramifications. There would have been such punishment that it would be unthinkable for anybody in the normal world. Punishment would be, in high school, you go to Admiral Farragut, you're in military school forever. I'm going to ship you off, period, for a spit. I would ship him off.
What if he got into like a fist fight? Would you be more understanding of that than spitting?
100%.
Wow.
It was crazy.
100%.
I just thought about it too. And it's crazy because obviously we're all parents in this, but there's been 2 incidents of kids spitting on Walker.
What?
This year.
Okay. Oh, so we're talking.
Yeah. So and I just thought about that, and I'm like,
politicians aren't talking about this. Is the real issue with America spitting? It's a bipartisan. Nobody wants to talk about it. Okay, Lummy, why are you only telling about us this now? And what playground was it at? We'll send Gene Lasker out there immediately. Give me some sort of sketch of this kid. You'll never hear from him again.
When are we sending all the Italian guys down there to sit at the edge of the playground and watch very quietly?
Yeah, no kidding.
Lummy, what happened?
I wasn't at one of them. Ashley sent me a text that this one kid spit on him, and then the other one was at Busch Gardens.
What happened? Sesame Street Land or something?
Sesame Street Land. Yeah, they were playing, and the kid just bumped into him, spit on him, and the same thing kind of happened at his thing like 2 weeks ago.
And what did the parents say to Ashley? Did they even address it? I'm sure they were rude.
The first parent actually did address it. The second parent, I think, didn't see it. So it was kind of a he said, she said thing. But
so Walker came up to you and said somebody.
No, Ashley saw it. Ashley saw it both times, and Walker just was kind of shocked and surprised. But I mean,
did you tell him what to do if somebody spits on him again?
Well,
I mean, have you given him the
marching orders
to go ahead to be violent? Is what I'm asking, Lummy.
Oh, you mean like what Mike Tomlin said?
Yeah, I'm just saying, you spit on me, all bets are off. Or did you just tell Walker if somebody spits on you, go tell an adult?
He said, do what comes naturally.
Yeah, do it naturally. Go tell an adult.
I'm just wondering how.
Go tattle on him,
dude. I would not be. I know that.
I don't know. It's actually discouraging. It's very discouraging. I bring it up. Kind of because now I'm sickening that they're probably seeing it in the college level and now the NFL, and these kids are watching football too, and they're just now at a 4 or 5 year old level, they're spitting on kids when they're mad at them.
I don't know. I'm gonna just err with Jay. I don't know how you get to be somebody that would spit on people. Punching somebody in the face seems, more pleasant and more along the lines of things than spitting. I don't know. Nobody can necessarily die if you spit on them. You could possibly, get punched in the head, hit your head, and die from that scenario. That who knows? But it's happening. It's happening so much, and it's a multi. It's like 3 or 4 games a week now.
Is it really that often?
Yeah, there were two games from this weekend. Then we had the NFL game that happened in last week, and now it's happening all over the playground with Walker. And it's bad news, man. Hey, let me ask you, what holiday movies are you having Walker watch? Like, what
God, I love this.
What do you feel like is important to kind of introduce him to?
Got to be Elf, no?
Yeah, Elf, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Isn't he kind of young for that?
Yeah, you can sit and watch it with me.
Or do you feel like you feel like that's important to expose him to?
Yeah, I mean, we got the Mickey Mouse ones, because everyone's coming out with kind of the Christmas ones. I guess the Christmas Story. I mean, it's going to be on TV so much, it's going to be hard to miss.
What about like Rudolph or the Grinch or any of that stuff? I mean, those are great.
All the old school ones are definitely. I was thinking new school ones.
Is there a movie? Okay, I'm gonna just tell you because we Phoebe turned this on Saturday, which to me like kicks off the holidays in our house. Is she put on Home Alone?
Okay,
So Home Alone to me, like boom, Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, we're rolling into it, baby. Like the holidays are here. Kevin's lost, Kevin's found. It's a range of emotions that we're going through. We're trying to figure out why they're not making a new one where Macaulay Culkin's the dad and he leaves his kid at home. Like there's so many different things that we're thinking about, and my daughter loves it, and I'm like, well, geez, it's hard to imagine that the movie's like 35, 40 years old at this point. And so it feels like now it's one of those old movies.
It is.
It is that people try to get you to watch and all that. And so
it's older than like It's a Wonderful Time was when we were kids. It's older than that was.
And that stuff seemed old,
right?
But it's like my daughter likes it and everything like that. It's hard. I'm sitting there going like, oh my God, this person's not alive anymore. This person's not alive anymore in this movie. I know it's morbid, Jay. Trust me. Like it's not always it's not always the most fun being me. But I just feel like that's what officially brings in the holidays. And I just feel like out of all the movies that we've watched, I think we've watched Elf. She likes that one.
That's the one for my house.
Elf?
That gets it kicking. Yep.
We had Charlie Brown Christmas on.
Yep.
When do you get to introduce Bad Santa? When do you think that's is there a good time for that one?
Yeah, probably like 5.
Why wait that long?
Yeah.
Do you think I don't know why I tweeted about this on Friday, and it might have been because Gene mentioned something about Hanukkah or a harmonica when we were doing the show. Do you think that? And this is serious. I'm not even talking about doing this as a bit. Do you think that I should invite Gene? This sounds and like Gene and his wife over for Thanksgiving or over for Hanukkah, to do a night of Hanukkah. Do you think that would be something that Gene could be into?
I think so, because I think Gene's becoming a little more religious with his wife, and I think that it would be good for Gene to do a night of Hanukkah. I've done a night of Hanukkah when I was growing up with a friend.
It's not even like a religious thing. It's just about the temple and that it's the festival of lights and the miracle of lights and all that stuff. It's not even that religious. You play the dreidel, you do certain things, but I don't know if I was thinking about maybe taking Hanukkah to him. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do like a Hanukkah on the air thing because I feel like that might take away from it a little bit. But I didn't know if it would be a good idea or if I'm really trying to fast track a friendship with Gene, and that was my best way to go about it.
Yeah, I would invite him for a night. I would say not take it to him. Maybe have him come to the temple or something.
No temple.
You do it at the house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how long is
it? Take him to the temple.
It could be.
How long would a night be?
Honestly, it could be 3 minutes. I mean, it could be.
Then it sounds like, a way to expose him to something he's probably never seen before. Yeah. He's probably never seen a dreidel played before. He's probably never experienced it. I've never really heard those stories before. I'm sure it would be an amazing thing for him, and I bet you he would probably really enjoy it.
But you wouldn't want to take him to the temple, though?
No, there's no temple on Hanukkah. It's
I thought there was a night you went to temple.
No, I don't. I'll tell you this, man. That a lot of people don't know this. It's Hanukkah is really like the least important holiday in the religion.
Yeah, it's not like Yom Kippur or Rosh Hashanah or any of those ones that are really,
it gets
like somber.
We get presents and it gets lumped in with Christmas, which is obviously a mega holiday, but this one, it's cool because, like I said, the kids get gifts, but as far as our celebration and our praise to God, that's lacking in this one. We're thanking him for the miracle of oil and lights and everything like that, but not much more.
Oh.
We still sing Happy Birthday Jesus. My mom makes us sing Happy Birthday Jesus.
That's
with a Carvel cake with a candle and she's my dad would roll his eyes in the back. But yeah, it's a tradition because it's the celebration of the birth of Jesus.
She gets a cake, really?
100% every single year.
I say this because it's every year, and I'm ready to cave this year. But my wife used to do this, and now my daughter does it, and they press me for a Christmas tree, and some people are like, what's the big deal? It's just a tree. And I'm like, well, to me, it's a Christmas tree. And Christmas is about, Jesus and all that. So I look at it as like still a religious holiday, and some people don't. And that's where that's where the disconnect of like potentially having, Christmas type decorations at my house. I'm not trying to. I don't know. I haven't like pumped religion into my daughter or anything like that. But I don't know. Just for some reason, I just like. Lovey, you're not going to put up a menorah at your house, right?
No.
Okay. Well, wow. Wow, the way you said that was like
pretty quick, wasn't it? I'll put up a Jewish
Listen,
star.
Nick Fuentes over there.
Oh my God, Nick Fuentes! What a reference! Holy hell, man!
I was trying to agree with you about your Christmas. Cross pollinating.
I'm not. It's like I'm not against it. I still look at it like a religious holiday, and I feel like a lot of that gets stripped out of it, and which is fine. However you want to look at Christmas is totally up to you, but it's still a religious holiday to me.
Do you celebrate the other religious holidays in your house with your daughter?
Well, the thing about being Jewish is there's not really a lot of celebration.
It's more somber.
It's
huh?
more of like reflection and all that stuff. So, as far as Yom Kippur goes, when we fast, I haven't really exposed her to that. Like I fast, but I haven't told her about, why I'm not eating or anything like that, because I think that she would get worried about me if I let her know that I wasn't eating that day.
When were you exposed? I don't know, like with Catholic kids, they're exposed at a very young age to, the crucifixion and all these things that happened to Jesus. And it's a lot of sad and intense stuff. I'm just kind of curious. I don't really know.
Yeah, I was in Sunday school pretty early. So I haven't sent my daughter to Sunday school yet, which is where I think, they teach you everything about being Jewish.
Yeah.
We've still been holding out on that. But I think that's where you get a lot of your information from. I don't, I'll help guide if she has any questions, but I don't even being Jewish, like it's not like something I want to sit down and like
explain to her.
I'm not trying to make it a focal part of her growing up right now. Obviously she loves Hanukkah and is making a Hanukkah list, but I'm not trying to, explain God and all these other things and explain, what all these other religions feel and all that. Like, she'll obviously get to a point like everybody does where you start asking questions and you start wondering, and, whatever you need at that point, we'll tell her what I do and, what mom does and everything along those lines. But yeah, I don't feel I brainwashed her about the Bears, like, but I have not brainwashed her about religion at all. I've been holding on to that. So.
With the
you got your priorities correct.
Yeah.
With the gene thing, though, my personal opinion, I think it would be good, because I remember when I was, 8, 9, 10 years old, we had a Jewish friend, and I remember being invited over for, I think, one or two nights of Hanukkah.
Did you get a gift?
Year.
Did they give you a gift?
No. But
but
the mom I saw the whole process, and she kind of explained it, so it kind of like opened my eyes to what goes on during it.
And it's
not like you said. I guess it's not a big deal, like religious wise, because I don't remember like a lot of preaching. It was at their house.
No, you just do the prayer. You do the prayer over the candles, and you spin the dreidel, and you open some presents, and then boom, it's over.
Well, isn't it like a kind of like someone gets to light the menorah or whatever?
Yeah, the menorah.
Like a different kid each day or something, or is that?
I don't know. I only got one kid, Lummy. What do you think? I'm going down the neighborhood finding other kids to help light the menorah? It's a one-man band over there. I'm doing it every night. I'm the only one who knows the prayer.
Oh, okay.
But I like your idea. If there's any 7 Jewish kids listening, you're needed for menorah duty in December.
If you want 24/7 on-demand Bubba and the crew, go to BubbaArmyHQ.com
right now.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show will be back after this.
People could not drive this morning. People can never drive, but it gets worse in the fog. Xerxes, you're so right. That's what I was thinking, first communion, and these kids are little peanuts, and they're teaching them some intense stuff.
Everyone had me trying to look up Jackson Dart's mom. I guess
Did anyone in chat know how old she is? I couldn't. I tried to find it too.
Have you seen Jackson Dart's mom?
I have not.
The other one's mom. What was the other guy's name's mom?
Oh, who? The Vanderbilt guy?
Yeah.
Her mom is Anna.
Yeah, I'm saying I'd like to know her name. Anyone in chat figure out? Her age.
I mean, I was looking at it.
No one. It was 44. Someone said Pappy Jones. That's still bordering on teenage, Mom. That means you were pregnant at the machines if you had them at 40, 24. You had her at 20.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson Dart's mom's in shape.
Are you saying she's a shapely woman?
No. She's like in really good shape.
Who, the one we were looking at before from Vanderbilt?
No.
The other one? I didn't see the
Dart's
other
mom.
one.
Jackson Dart's mom's like ripped.
Because I honestly thought that the Vanderbilt guy's mom is, how do I say this? A little thick.
Yeah.
No, you can say that.
I prefer him a little less thick.
Mom's more in shape.
Thick's great, man. I'm thick's cool.
The world is your oyster.
Did you send me something? Is this her? Oh.
Yeah.
No, look at that arm.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'll send you another one real quick. That's because people were saying that she's like, she's odd, I guess,
Well, she looks like she works out
all
day, every day.
She's.
But it's a little different than that.
Yeah,
She doesn't have a leg over the railing. She's kicking out wide on the railing.
I mean, she kicked it out wide at one point to get him, and now she, kicking out.
Double dose.
Again,
Lummy, has anybody called today? I saw the phone ringing a few times. Anything?
Yeah.
Anything?
See, I think Bubba would like that. Love that rip on.
Oh yeah.
Anything worth taking in the last segment?
A couple of them were just for where's Bubba?
Bubba's not here.
Exactly. Next break is show close. So you know.
Yeah, thank you. What time's the ideal time to be out by?
You mean what's like the earliest we can be out by?
Yeah.
I think it's 9:55, Macho.
Okay.
55, 56. Earliest. Okay, so 9:55, 9:56.
Okay, cool.
This is the earliest. Yes, O.J. Simpson was not one.
978. Let's get to that 1,000. We're there.
Did you see Bill Belichick's? Was it his daughter-in-law? Daughter-in-law attacked his girlfriend or whatever she is.
I actually have a story about her. She's suing Paulo Torre.
Who, the girlfriend?
Oh, Paulo Torre, the reporter?
Yeah.
The sports reporter?
She announced that she's suing him. So, Lummy, will you, I saw that story. Will you just hit the details of it?
Yeah.
Is it like a defamation type thing? It's gotta be.
No, it got reported that Bill Belichick's daughter-in-law went in on his girlfriend after a game.
Yeah.
And said dressed her down for 40 minutes and said she didn't care. She got kicked out of the family. Meanwhile, her husband worked for Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
He's on his staff as a coach.
Yeah,
so
like the defensive guy thing.
yeah. So it's just a lot of I don't know, man.
We'll see.
Jesus. Bill Belichick for not having drama,
That's
for no drama for 30 years 20 years in the NFL.
Yep.
The only drama he had was like the cheating shit.
Right.
Cheating allegations. I'm looking at.
There was no palace intrigue or like locker room talk though. It was a whole different era.
So also the tour, he claimed that she was banned from UNC's football facilities.
That's a false statement of fact.
Bubba the Love Sponge Show, listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, all at the Bubba Army, now returns.
PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. I had to say it today. Somebody had to say it today. Welcome to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Bubba is out. He should be back tomorrow. My name is Seth, joined by Lummy the EP. Mr. J. Diaco, Macho Man. We are here the week of Thanksgiving. We will be on the air until Wednesday. That's right. We'll be working just for you guys, especially if you're off work and you have absolutely nothing going on. Lummy and I were kind of on the same page. I had a story about Jordan Hudson, Bill Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend, and she announced on, I believe, Instagram yesterday that she is suing Pablo Torre, he reported that she was banned from, I think, North Carolina. There were things like right after the incident with I don't know if it was CBS or where she walked in and tried to put a stop to the interview and certain questions. So he reported about they were having issues there and all that stuff. So
Uncle Eric, $20.
Uncle Eric, thank you. And so she posted a picture. She's wearing a necklace that says banned, and she said, P.S. I'm suing you. So Pablo, I think Pablo's going to be fine. Pablo goes, "Hi, Jordan. I assume this means you're declining my invitation to be a guest on my podcast. Either way, I look forward to hearing from you." So Pablo's not worried about it, but there's all this drama. Lummy, we were talking about that Bill Belichick's daughter-in-law went off on Jordan Hudson after a game. And what are they saying that she said to her?
Oh, that she's just a crazy bee. She's controlling. She's just trying to start drama the whole time, split up the family. I guess she really dressed her down.
That she's like poisoning Bill Belichick and all that?
Yes.
in front of Bill Belichick.
In front of, I guess, Bill and Steven. I think that's her husband.
Yeah, Steve's the husband.
I guess it was a closed-door meeting with the family, and I guess she just totally went off, and I guess Jordan Hudson just pretty much blew it off.
I have no idea how the dynamics of that relationship are happening where your son works for you, your wife hates your girlfriend. You know that you're stirring it up. I mean, at this point, I think Bill, I think really, really is into her, because if he wasn't, I think he might have dropped her just for all the distractions and everything that she brings to the table, which is everything he was always against when he was with the Patriots is all this outside noise, and that's all it is outside noise. Like I barely knew that North Carolina lost this weekend, but I sure knew that his girlfriend was suing Pablo Torre, and I sure knew that that she got yelled at by Bill Belichick's daughter-in-law. Like I knew that Bill Belichick was at her cheerleading competition a couple of weeks ago. Like, we saw pictures of him in the crowd and we saw her. I'm following all that stuff. And I'm not saying Bill Belichick needs to care. The man's in his 70s. He's won championships. He's a millionaire. Let him live his life. But it's just, he is more of a pop culture joke now, almost more so than he is, the greatest football coach of all time.
Yeah, they're not talking about is it Brady or Belichick right now.
No,
who's the GOAT? What's the reason why they won so many Super Bowls? Which one was it? I mean, it's like that conversation's over. Now let's talk about his girlfriend.
And it looks like she ripped Hudson for her snake skin shirt and pants and the way she's been dressing. And I guess on Saturday, Hudson wore the snake skin look. So pretty much telling Jennifer Schmidt, who's married to Steven Belichick, F off.
Did you see any of the quotes, Seth? She said in front of her husband, who's working for Bill Belichick, he wants to fire. Well, allegedly, these are the quotes. He wants to fire you. He wants to effing disown me. I don't effing care. And then she said she looked to Hudson and said, "You also need to eat a burger."
I read that part. Like, that was one of the more out there parts of it, I think, is saying that, she needed to eat a burger. But I mean, nothing's come of it. She's still Bill Belichick's girlfriend. His son's still on the coaching staff.
That's bizarre.
They're still losing games. Maybe Bill's very understanding of a crazy family dynamic. Or I don't know what
How's
it is.
Thanksgiving for them this year? Can you imagine?
I would think that Jordan Hudson and Bill are probably doing their own thing.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I mean, yeah, they're probably eating like some tofurkey or something like that, and yeah, they're maybe going to do like some acupuncture and drink some green juice and all that stuff. What do we? What do we have?
This is her look, and that's her on the sidelines before the game on Saturday.
Look at this. Lumby's on it with the fashion. And you're saying she was wearing what, snakeskin boots, something like that?
I guess that ring.
Is this too? What is this like? What are people saying? This is too much for a sideline or to go to a game?
I guess, but then that ring, is that a B for Bill?
I don't know. I don't know.
Looks like she got it where we get the Bubba Army rings.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It looks like a Bubba Army ring.
We get those from overseas. It's very reputable. So that's all the stuff that's going on with. It'll be very interesting to see her if she sues Pablo Torre. He seems like a very thorough journalist who probably meets with lots of lawyers before he ever puts out a story. But he's the guy in the sports world that's been digging up a lot of stuff lately, irritating a lot of people, and Jordan Hudson seems to be the first one that's going to line up and sue him. We were talking about hot moms, Diego Pavia from Vanderbilt. We were talking about his mom. Let's see. I got her. Let's see. Right there.
Antoinette.
They were showing her a lot over the weekend at the game. Then people started telling Lummy in chat that we need to check out Jackson Dart's mom. She is the mom of the quarterback of the Giants. This is Jackson Dart's mom?
Yeah. I mean, she's in good shape. She looks like she doesn't look like she's in her 40s.
No, her arm is ripped. I wish my arm looked like that.
Oh yeah, though she's definitely ready. There's another one right there.
Well, she's an athlete. I mean, when an athlete has a child, they become an athlete. There's something to that, and it doesn't surprise me that her son's a superstar.
Yeah, he just gotta get the kid over those concussion issues, man. He's had way too many.
That would be concerning.
Yeah, I think he's had. Did they say 4 since the beginning of this year, Lummy?
Yeah. Oh, this year, not like in his career.
No, I think it's been 4 this year from like preseason and training camp and everything. Or I'm sorry, they've. I don't know if he's had 4, but they've tested him for 4?
Yeah, they tested it, but I mean, realistically, be honest. Like Brett Favre said. Pretty much most of your hits, you're getting some form of concussion to your brain.
I guess that's a way to just kind of, just give up and look at it. So
CTE.
Yeah, I guess that's just one way to go. So okay, so that was Jackson Dart's mom. I don't think we've gotten too much into football. I played this earlier in the show. I think Dan and Lummy are like, what the hell? This was Shador after the game. I thought Shador played a good game. It was the Browns were definitely intriguing to watch yesterday. So this is Shador after the game, obviously feeling good after the win.
Win is crazy. It's amazing, off of 1 week of practice, you know what I mean? This 1 week of practice. So imagine, what a full offseason look like. It get dangerous. But it's just a 1 week of practice, so I'm just truly thankful, that everything happened.
He's got all the confidence in the world, though. You know what I mean? Boy, he sure is Dion's boy.
Man,
this is his son for sure.
That is something, isn't that right there?
But you know what he's saying is he hasn't basically gotten any attention since he's been there. And that he's gotten 1 week of a real attention as a player. That's incredible.
You think he's throwing the coach under the bus here?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
You think he's going to start this week?
Maybe not.
You know what the
if he won, I think he should.
You know what the headline on ESPN is?
What?
Brown's mom on quarterback 1 for this week.
Oh boy.
So
maybe
quarterback controversy.
This is Do
you understand what the under? Of course you understand it, but do you think I'm right on the undertone here?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Shador needs to be Shador, he needs to be his genuine self, but this is what
they played the Raiders though.
I know this is what people hate though. Like this is the stuff people that drive, not that should be important.
Win is crazy. It's amazing, off of 1 week of practice, you know what I mean? This 1 week of practice. So imagine, what a full offseason look like. It get dangerous. But it's just a 1 week.
Who knows what a full offseason is going to look like?
See, that doesn't offend me at all. I'd look at a kid who's like so excited to have been given an opportunity and to win and say, look, I did this with very little preparation. And that should say to everyone who's a football fan, this guy's got some potential. I mean, do you think he has potential? I do think he has potential. And I think he'll be one of those guys that rises to the level like this and that becomes a great player. But we'll see.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I thought that Who were we talking about earlier? The quarterback from FSU.
Jameis?
Jameis. I thought he would be a superstar. I was a huge Jameis fan when he came into the NFL. I wanted him to be successful. So could certainly be wrong, but I think this kid's got at least that attitude, that winning attitude that you need.
Well, we'll see it against the 49ers.
Well,
if he gets the chance.
He can play. I mean, I just don't know, to what level at all. I don't know how much the Browns want to commit, but getting your first start, getting the reps, the practice that he did, I could imagine, feeling good like that. But yeah, this is going to be you're not going to be playing the Raiders every single week. But it wasn't, dude. It was. I mean, it made it. Whether it's Shador, whether it's his last name, whether it's his personality, whether it's everything about him, he made people make a decision yesterday on, if they wanted to watch him or not. When you're just like, hey, it's just the Browns and the Raiders, okay, whatever. But you go, hey, wait, Shador's playing. Do I want to see this? Do I want to check this out? Yeah, I wanted to check it out yesterday. So
it makes me feel like when Tim Tebow was playing.
Oh, really?
What is that? And how did that?
When Tim Tebow, when he was with the Jets, I think it was, or the Broncos too. Like
when he got drafted by the Broncos.
Yeah, but then when he was actually starting and playing, you're like, I have to watch him. Like he made you want to watch the game. Like check it out.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't feel that way at all. Now I feel like I'm missing out. I never said I gotta watch Tim Tebow play at all.
You didn't?
No, I think because I think because there was it. He was just this. He was always the same quarterback. There wasn't. I mean, outside of that pass to Demaryius Thomas, I don't know if there was anything really majestic that he did when he was playing. I'm not saying that doesn't mean that he wasn't intriguing.
Well,
but
it was all those comebacks. Remember the Denver to make the playoffs? Didn't they win like 5 in a row? To make it 8-8, and all these like comebacks for Tim Tebow.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
Did that kind of add to some Tebow lore?
It did. It also, then people were saying, God's helping him out, and it's Tim Tebow time. Fourth quarter was Tebow time, or second half was Tebow time.
What is Tebow? Was he on ESPN at some point? Is he on the SEC?
He was on the SEC network.
He's SEC network now.
Yeah, and trying to help out kids that are trafficked. The foundation.
He does. I think he does something for. Is it kids with Down syndrome? Or I feel like he just had a prom. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Did you see it, Lummy, at all? Did you see
the Tim Tebow Foundation?
Is
prom?
that yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see where he brings a bunch of kids to?
Yeah. The prom night.
Yeah. Are you not impressed by that at all?
I am.
Okay.
I am. Are you want me to send you the video?
Yeah. I never understood all the Tebow hate. It was just because he was religious, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That had to be the only reason why. I will show this picture. By the way, let's see where to go. If you guys want to see where did I put it from earlier? Oh, I got rid of it.
Oh, I didn't want to send my.
Damn, no. Go ahead. Do you want to send it? Go ahead.
It looks like, this is their website. I reached out to Tim Tebow's people, and unfortunately they declined to come on.
Oh, well, that's nice that they at least got back to you.
They did.
So
I hope that you know.
yeah, this is just the kind of guy that Tim Tebow is, was, and always will be. Got a lot of hate. Although I will be honest with you, I do think that if he tried out a tight end, he probably might still be playing, or he probably would have had some sort of career. I really feel like he had the athletic ability to do that.
I mean, he was able to make a minor league team.
Yeah,
for the Mets.
All right, there you go. There's a little. There's a little. Hey, we don't do a lot of heartwarming stuff on this show, okay?
And this is it with Tim Tebow.
I know the most heartwarming thing we've done on this show is the end of the documentary with Bubba, where people started crying. That's it. That's as like in depth as it gets. So, Jay, what of Dr. Dan said he has no idea what's going on for Thanksgiving. Are your families getting together?
They are, and it's weird because Chris has been a bit cryptic about it with my wife too. And so normally my wife would want to help and bring over food, and so she literally got a text last night, said, bring some ice cream. And my wife's like, I'm not bringing ice cream. So
like your wife wants to make something? Like, is that
yeah,
her?
That's like, you don't like going someplace without giving something and contributing when you go to a Thanksgiving dinner. So, but she doesn't want to just bring some random side or some random thing because she hasn't been included in the loop. And so we'll see. I don't know.
Wait, so is there
sometime on Thursday at Steve's house? I don't know exactly the details.
So is
yet.
are there underlying issues already before we? I mean, it seems like there are.
No. Not like it's just
small
do you
issues.
Does your wife ever do like a bring type of meal, like a like this kind of a Thanksgiving meal with people? Does she have sisters around or anything like that? It's a
no.
Wives get along in an interesting way, and so all of the siblings' wives get along in a very interesting way, and it just depends on the year whether it's great, whether it's weird, whether there's tension. You know how we're just talking about unspoken tension here,
yes,
and there is none. There is sometimes, and I don't know why.
Is it because is there something in a woman where she wants to like stake her claim, mark her territory, like this is my Thanksgiving and I'm handling? Is there?
Yes, I think that's it. And my wife just wants to contribute and try to help, and I think it's like I don't know if it's like a little territorial thing.
That's where I've just being around. We've gone to my aunt's house, my whole life for Thanksgiving, and I've seen her, knock people out of the kitchen, tell people to sit down.
Exactly.
So you can't do anything. You can't really bring anything at all. I mean, you can, but she's rolling everything out there. It was like her thing, and I don't know if that's like an older woman thing. I don't know what the sense of pride is like, serving a bunch of people off stuff you make. I don't know how that fulfills you, but I feel like there's got to be something because I feel like this is a lot more common than we could believe. I saw this, Lummy.
I thought this was. I figured, and I forgot that I keep forgetting it pops up because Bubba always has it hidden.
They look like they're the same age.
I thought this would be. Remember we were talking about heartwarming stories.
Yeah,
and I wasn't sure how long Jay's story was going to go, so I was like, well, in case we needed a last minute heartwarming story, I think this is could be a heartwarming story.
So what is it? This is Hasbulla, right?
Yeah.
And how old is he?
I don't
tell me how old. Let me look.
I'll look at because I don't know how. I think
because he's not a baby,
no,
and
he's
people
not.
and people. I think Mike Tyson one time kind of treated him like a baby. Like he's
23.
He's 23. Okay, so he's an adult.
Yes,
obviously looks like a kid. And was he training with the Rizzler? Is that what it was?
He took him out. He took him through a training session.
All right, we'll go ahead and I'll play this other Rizzler piece of content so we can so we don't have to play it when Bubba gets back.
Could the Rizzler become a champion? It was time to find out.
He's wearing a DoorDash shirt. Is this sponsored, Lummy? Is this? I mean, this has got to be.
The kid always does sponsor stuff.
Of Hasbulla. Could the Rizzler become a champion? It was time to find out.
Go, 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 go. No, stop. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh my God! What the hell?
I mean, those fists were coming to fury, man. They were coming in quick.
It looks like it's AI. I just can't believe this is real.
What about all those other kids out there that have talent? What about the kids that can play basketball and do music, Lummy?
This kid's fighting, man.
What did this kid do to get famous?
He touched his face.
I was being Bubba.
I know. Look at that.
1, 2. Give up, 1, 2.
Oh my God! It may be the least athletic kid ever.
I mean that bag looks a little high though. I mean, I feel like they could maybe
give him a stool.
Lum, what is this? What are they selling here?
What do you mean?
There's no way this is just 4.5 minutes of content here. There's got to. I just skipped to the end. Hold on.
Isn't always true. Through hard work, physical fortitude, and army discipline, the Rizzler had endured the school of hardest knocks, the school of Hasbulla, and it was only right that he now take his place alongside him.
There's the look.
Lummy, you were right, man.
See?
That is cool.
In the legions of history.
Was this a Caleb Presley production?
Yes, it was.
Okay, no wonder. That's the dude is brilliant.
Yes,
I absolutely love that guy. Sunday Conversation with. Is he still with Barstool? Or is he doing his own thing?
I thought he was still with Barstool.
Okay, I don't. Man, he is.
He could go on his own.
He is.
If he hasn't.
God, man, he is so funny.
Well, this is a full parody. I mean, they're not. This isn't. You know what I mean? This is what you're asking. What it is? This is just a funny parody.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know that.
It's not real. His kid's not going to try to have some career in the UFC.
Well, I thought, Jay, with DoorDash or something, I thought something would pop up, because obviously when you're putting out content, that you have to be selling something. But all they're selling apparently is Caleb Presley's genius, because I'm guessing he's the one that put this together. So I love that guy, and now it all makes sense. So thank you for sending that to me. The freeze frames of Hasbulla. And looking at the Rizzler and then those guys together, man. What does Hasbulla have? Do you know what the what the condition is called?
Dwarfism caused by a growth hormone deficiency.
But is dwarfism? Is that where you still look like a kid? I thought like a dwarf. I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead. Why am I going to argue with what you said? I asked you, and I'm going to argue with what you said.
That's what Wikipedia said.
Yeah, well, there's different kinds of dwarfism. You have like achondroplastic dwarfs, which are like the kind you remember from like Willy Wonka's factory, the typical like you see what they look like, and then you have this kind. It's a completely different kind of dwarfism, which like Lummy said, revolves around a deficiency in the growth hormone.
I'm glad that Hasbulla is like cool and he's hooked up with a bunch of. But I mean, I would imagine having people think that you're a baby.
He signed a 5-year contract. Promotion contract with UFC.
Oh yeah, no, he's doing great. I just would imagine people treating you like a baby has to get old after a while, but whatever. I'm sure he's fine with it with what he's getting paid. All right, listen, great job, everybody. Thank you. Do I hit something, Lummy? Do I hit? Is there an outro for the show that I hit?
Yeah, you should just hit the button. I don't. Well, I think Macho could hit it.
Oh, and I got it.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
I just knew there was always something when Bubba was leaving. All right, thank you very much, Jay. Thank you for coming in today. Lummy, thanks for putting together a great show.
Thank you.
Macho, thank you for everything. Bubba was hungover from the glow bug and Angus wedding. Will he be back tomorrow? Lummy says he will.
Yes.
I think he's taking this whole week off for Thanksgiving. We will find out. No after show today. Lummy's got to go somewhere.
Yes.
And I do too. Got to go by.
Thanks for letting me finish.
You've been listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, starring
me, Bubba the Love Sponge,
co-host and show historian Lummit.
It's Seth, co-host and president of podcasting.
It's Brian Matroni, king of counter programming.
Gene Lasker, voice of the people. Glad you get to hear me.
Gary Cantrell, video editor.
Yeah, back here wiring up. It's Mini Macho.
The BRN agent, Thomas Buttoned Up B.
Co-host, Dr. Dan Diaco, Esquire, of Council.
Co-host, J. Diaco, Esquire, the Spitting Cobra of Council.
Now, time for the legal disclaimer.
Exactly.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
We must dissuade him of this delusion.
Until next time, always remember.
I'll repent.